and has those bids. Every item will open at the current bid or the reserve if there is one. Alongside with these bids placed in advance of the sale, we will be accepting bids through our online platform, Heritage Live, via our internet feed. Most of you will be bidding with us via Heritage Live, and you'll be communicating with Alicia, our HA Live attendant, who will be bidding on your advance. Sometimes a bid will come in from Heritage Live at the last minute due to limitations of someone's computer and the strength of their Wi-Fi. Please know a bidder can only submit a bid when the lot is still open on their computer. No Heritage bidder can submit a bid on a lot once it has closed on their computer and has moved on to the next lot. My acceptance of a last-minute bid from Heritage Live is not the reopening of a lot. Last-minute bid arrivals happen a few times during every auction, and I thank you in advance for your patience regarding this. In addition to those of you bidding with us on Heritage Live, we are also taking bids by phone. And I've got Susan and Raiden here who will be helping with those. A buyer's premium of 20% will be applied to the hammer price of all lots. A few brief terms that I'll explain. Now, my favorite, and any of you that have joined in and watched our auctions before, and having me as the auctioneer, will know that I am a big proponent and fan of cut bidding. You are absolutely entitled to this. I implore you to use it. You are entitled to it on every single lot where you are allowed to cut bid one time. But it's for every single lot. So bear that in mind, please. Then proxy bids or prior. This is announced when there is a tie. We take the bid we have first and invite the active bidder to break the tie and advance the bid. I will usually say something in the line of, you know what that means, and that's just a hint to say you're almost there, bid again. Still available. Post-auction buys for the off chance that something might not sell in our auctions, they will be available on our post-auction buys. But I assure you that they go very quick, so go and get them if that's what you want to do. If you have any issues relating to the participation of the sale, please call the lovely Vicky. Hi, Vicky, who is our auction supervisor this evening, at phone number 214-409-3167. And then a Texas announcement. I'm required to announce that in compliance to the TDLR rule 67.40, notice is hereby provided, and this auction is covered by the recovery fund administered by the Texas Department of Licensing and Registration. And if you want to, you can send them a letter at P.O. Box 257, Austin, Texas, 78711, or telephone number 514636599. And I think that concludes all the necessaries. And we will start with this evening's session with lot number 2001. And from henceforth, I will be referring to it as lot 1, 2, and so forth. So without further ado, lot 1. John, what have you got for me? 1950, looking for 2000. 2000 is what I need to advance. It's got the counterfeiting on this was produced by Ben Franklin, wasn't it? That's the color on the left hand side, and they're all unique. Marbled edge. That's what it's called. 2000 now. 2200. I've got 22. I've got 2050. Still looking for 2200 now. Heritage Live. Cut bid at 2100 if that helps. Fair warning. Then at 2050. 2100 on the cut. Yes, you see. Ask and you shall receive. 2200 still. 2200 to advance. 22 I have. What about 2400 now? 2400. One of the earliest. This must be one of the earliest anti-counterfeiting aspects, surely. Lovely. I love the story. 2200. I'm still looking for 2400. Do I see an advance at 2400? Last call in at 2200. 2200. To the internet. 7101. All right, thank you. Lot 2.
550.
550 I have now, looking for 600. 600 to advance. Nice AU example. I have 600 now. What about 650? 650 to advance. Last call then at 600. I have 650 looking for 700. 700 to see an advance on this lot. Fair warning then at 650 on the cut bid. No, 675 on the cut bid. 675 is what I have, still looking for 700. 700 to advance. Fair warning then at 675 on the cut. 675. 7102. Lot 3.
2200.
Choice uncirculated EPQ. 2200. I need 2400. 2800 I have. What about 3000? 3000 to advance. Fair warning then at 2800 or a cut bid at 29. I have 3 now. What about 3200? 3200. What about 3400? 3400 to advance. Don't forget about your cut bid. Yes, there you go. On the now it's a full increment at 34, looking for 3600. 3600 to advance. I have 36. What about 38? 38 I have now. What about 4000? 4000 to advance. 4 I have now. What about 4200? 4200 to advance. Last call. Then at 4000 with my Heritage Life bidder. 42 now. What about 44? 4400 to advance. Fair warning then at 4200. 43 on the cut. Now I'm still looking for 4400. I'll say you. Jump back in at 4400. Do I see 4400 anyway? Yes, I do. What about 4600 now? 4600 to advance. Fair warning then at 4400. 4400. 7103. Lot 4.
675.
I have 675 with my book bidder. Do I see an advance at 700? Yes, I do.
Prior.
I have a prior Heritage Life. You know exactly what that means. John's out of money at 700. Do I see 750? 750 to advance. Fair warning then. I have 725 on the cut. Still looking for 750. 750 to, I have 750 now. What about 800? 800 to advance. Fair warning then at 750. 750. A delayed bid of 775 on the cut. Now looking for 800. 800 to advance. Fair warning then on the cut of 775. 800 I have now. What about 850? 850. Fair warning it's 800. 800. 7104. All right, lot 5.
500.
I have 500 looking for 550. AU example. 550 I have now. What about 600? 600 I have. What about 650? 650 to advance. 650 I have 700. What about 750? I have 775. 750 I have. What about 800? 800 to advance. Fair warning then at 750 with my book bidder. 750 to the internet. Lot 6. 63 EPQ.
900.
900 I have looking for 950. 950 I have. What about 1,000 now? 11 I have 1,200. 12 I have 1,300. 13 I have 14. What about 1,500? 15 I have 16, 17. What about 1,700? 17 I have. What about 18 now? What 2,000? Heritage Life has it at 1,900 looking for 2,000 to advance. 2,000. Fair warning then at 1,900. 1,900. 7105. Lot 7.
1150.
I have 1150 looking for 1,200. 63 EPQs. 1,300 I have with my Heritage Life. I've got 1,400 now. I've got 15 now. What about 1,600? 16 I have now. 1,700. 1,700 I've got. What about 1,800? 18 I have. What about 19? 19 I have now. 2,000. 2,000 to advance. Last call in at 1,900. 2,000 I have. 2,200. 22 I have. What about 24? 23 on the cut. Still looking for 24. Yes, now 24. What about 26? 26 to advance. Fair warning then at 2,400. Or a cut bid at 2,500 if that helps. Yes, I've got 26 now. What about 28? 28 now with 3,000. 3,000 to advance. 1776, $5. Choice, uncirculated with EPQ. I currently have 2,800 with my Heritage Life bidder. Unless I see an advance at 3,000, fair warning. 2,800. 7105. All right, lot 8. 650 I have now. What about 700? 700 I've got 750 now. 750 I have 750. What about 800? 800 I've got now 850. 850. 850 I have 900. 900 950. 950 to advance. 950 now. What about 1,000? 1,000 to advance. Fair warning that at 950. 950. 7106. Lot 9.
675.
675 I have. I'm looking for 7. I've got 850 now. What about 900? 900, 950. 950 I have. What about 1,000? 1,000 to advance. Cut bid at 975. I've got to 1,000 now. What about 1,100? 1,100. I'll say you, Susan. How does 1,100 sound? 11 I've got now. 1,200. 1,200 to advance. Last call in at 11. I've got 12. What about 1,300? 1,300 to advance. Last call in at 1,200. 13 I have now. 14. 1,400. Fair warning then at 1,300. 14 I have. 1,500. 1,500 to advance.
1450.
I've got 1,450 on the cut now. Still looking for 1,500. 15 now. What about 1,600? 1,600 to advance. Last call in at 1,500. 16 now. What about 17? 1,700. Fair warning then at 1,600.
1650.
1,650 on the cut. Still looking for 1,700. 1,700 to advance. Fair warning. I've got 17 now. What about 1,800? 18 to advance. Last call then at 1,700. 1,700. 7103. Lot 10.
800.
800 I have. Looking for 850. AU example. 850 to advance. Fair warning then at 800. I have 850 now. What about 900? Heritage Live. 900 to advance. I have 900 now. What about 958 now? 1,000. 1,000 to advance. I have 1,000 now. What about 1,100? 1,100 to advance. Fair warning then at 1,000. 1050 on the cut. Still looking for 1,100. 1,100. I have 11 now. What about 1,200? 1,200 to advance. Fair warning then at 1,100. 1,100. 7107. All right, lot 11. EPQ is seen on this AU example. I've got 2,200. I've got 2,000 looking for 2,200. I've got 32. What about 3,400? John's out of money at 3,200 looking for 3,400. Heritage Live. Cut bit. I got 34 now. What about 36? 36 now. 35 on the cut. 36 is what I'm looking for. Do I see 3,600 to advance? Last call in at 36 now. What about 3,800?
37.
I've got 37 on the cut. Looking for 3,800.
38.
Now it's 4,000. 4,000 to advance. Last call in at 3,800. 4,000 now. What about 4,200? 4,200 to advance.
41.
41 on the cut. Lots of cuts. Lots of cut bidding is happening on this lot. I've got 4,100. Still looking for 4,200. Here it is live. Last call in at 4,100 on the cut. 4,100.
7108.
The cut is what did it. 7108. Lot 12.
525.
525 is what I have. I've got 600 now. What about 650? 650 to advance.
650. 7.
Now 750.
750.
800.
8.
800 I have. What about 850?
9.
I've got 900 looking for 950. 950 I have. What about 1,000?
1,000.
1,000 now. What about 1,100?
11.
11 I have. 1,200. 1,200 to advance.
12.
12 I have. 1,300. Vicky looks like she's about to put up her hand. I've got 1,200. Do I see 13? I've got 13 now. What about 1,400? 1,400 to advance.
1350.
I got 1350 on the cut. Look,
14.
14 now. What about 15? 15 I have. No, sorry, 14 is what I've got. I need 15 to advance. Last call then at 1,400. 15 now. What about 16? 1,600 to advance.
1550.
I got 1,550. Look, still over 1,600. Last call then at 1,550. 1,550.
Okay.
7,108. All right, lot 13.
1650.
Choice uncirculated is seen on this one. An $8. What a strange denomination. I'd say 1,650. Looking for 1,700.
22.
2,200 now. What about 2,400?
4.
24 I got. What about 26? 26 I have. Well, I need 2,800 now. 28 I've got. What about 3,000? Yes, 3,000. What about 3,200? 3,200 to advance.
32.
I've got 32. What about 34?
36.
Now I've got 36. What about 38? 38 I have. What about 4,000? 4,000 I have 4,200. 4,200 I've got now. 4,600 now. 48. 5,000. 5,500 is what I need to advance. 5,500. Yes, I've got 5,500 now. What about 6,000? 6 I have now. 6,500. Cup bid at 62.50 if that helps. Here it is live. Yes, they say yes at a cup bid of 62.50. Now I'm still looking for 6,500. 6,500 to advance.
Five.
Yes, I got 65 now. 7,000.
7.
I've got 7 now. What about 7,500? There's $8 from 1778. Isn't that right, Susan?
Yeah.
Important time for your country, wasn't it?
7250.
72.50, 7,500 now. Got a cup bid at 72.50, looking for 7,500. Last call in at 72.50 on the cup bid.
75.
Yes, I got 75 now. 8,000. 8,000. If you still have a cup bid in your pocket, use it at 77.50 if that helps. Last call at 7,500. 7,500.
7108.
75. Huh?
7108.
7108. All right, lot. We're still in 1778, another $8. Choice uncirculated, lot 14. John, what have you got?
1750.
1750 I have. I'm looking for 18. I've got 1,800 now. What about 1,900? 99. What about 2,000? 2,000, yes. What about 22? 22. What about 2,600? I've got 26. I have 20 now. 3,000. 3,000. What about 3,200? 32. I've got. What about 34? 34. I got. What about 36? Yes. And what about 38? 3,800. I've got. What about 4,000? 4,200 now. 4,200 to advance.
42.
Yes, I got 42 now. 44. What about 46? 46. I got. What about 48 now? What about 5,000? 5 now. What about 5,500? 5,500 to advance. Cut bid at 52.50 if that helps. Yeah, they say yes at 5,500 now. Looking for 6,000. Heritage Live has it at 5,500. Do I see 6,000? Fair warning then at 5,500. 6 I've got now. What about 65? 6,500. Yes, I got 65 now. 7,000.
65.
I've got 67.50 on the cut. Looking for 7,000.
7.
I've got 7,000 now. What about 7,500?
7,500.
Yes, I got 75 now. 8,000. Susan's about to jump out of her chair, trying to bid. I've got 7,500. Lewis, see 8,000. The last call then at 7,500. 7,500.
6108. 7108.
7,108. All right, lot 15.
925.
I got 925, looking for 950. Yes, I got 950 now. 1,000 or what about 1,100? I got 11. What about 1,200? 1,200 I have. What about 1,300? 1,300 now. 14 for 50, 1,500. I got 15, 16. I got 50. Now I've got 1,600 with my Heritage Live bidder. John's out of money. I got 1,600. I need 1,700 to advance. 1,700. I've got 17 now. What about 1,800? 18 now. What about 1,900? 1,900 to advance. Last call in at,
1850.
I got 1,850 now. What about 1,900? 19, I have 2,000. This is $30. What an odd. Why was it $30, Susan? Not quite what I'm asking, but it's 2,200. I'm looking for 2,400. 2,400.
24.
Yes, I got 24. What about 26 now?
26.
Yes, what about 2,800? First $30 bill from 1778.
28.
I've got 28 now. What about 3,000? Cut bid at 29. I've got 3,000. Yeah, I've got 3,000. Now I'm looking for 3,200. 3,200.
32.
32 I have. What about 34?
4.
I've got 34 now. What about 3,600? Cut bid at 35 if that helps. Heritage Live. A last call then at 3,400 for this $30. 3,400.
7108.
7108. All right, over to Georgia. What do we got, John?
1,800.
1,800 I have. What about 1,900? And 1,900 to advance. Fair warning that at 1,800, 55 PPQ is seen on this. Last call, 1,800 to the internet. John, I think isn't this the first lot you've won?
No, it's 2nd.
It's the second. I'm sorry. Come on, you need to up your numbers. Massachusetts now, sword in hand.
800.
800 I have. What about 850? 850.
850.
I have an 850 now. I've got a prior Heritage Live. You know exactly what that means. John has a prior at 850. I need either a cut bid at 875 or 900 from you. Last call in at 8. There you go. 875, 900 now. What about 950?
950.
I have 950 out 1,000. 1,000 to advance. Last call in at 950. 950.
975.
Oh, I have 975 now. What about 1,000? 1,000. Last call in at 975 on the cut. I have 1,000 now. Now I need 1,100. 1,100 to advance. Fair warning then at 1,000. 1,000.
7109.
7109. All right, lot 18.
525.
525 I have now. 550. What about
576.
576? Well, you know what that means. I need 600 from you. Heritage Live. 600 to advance. Fair warning then at 500. There we go. 600 now. What about 650? 650. I've got 625 on the cut. Still looking for 650. 650 to advance.
650.
Yes, I've got 650 now. What about 700? 700 to advance. Fair warning then at 650. 650. 7110. All right, New Hampshire. John.
4,500.
4,500 I have. Looking for 5,000.
500.
I've got 5,500 now. What about 6,000? 6,000. Cut bid at 57.50 if that at all helps. Heritage Live. Last call then at 5,500 with my Heritage Live bidder. 5,500.
7111.
7111. All right, lot 20. Still in New Hampshire.
700.
I was 700 looking for 750. I have 800 now. What about 850? 850 to advance. 63 EPQ is seen on this one. I have 800 looking for 850. Fair warning then at 800. 800.
7112.
7112. Over to Pennsylvania, John.
1512.
1512 I have looking for 1600 now.
16.
I've got 16. I've got 16 now. 16, 17. Do I see 1700? I have 1700 now. 800 is what I need to advance. 18 I've got. Well, what about 1900? 1900 to advance. I have 19 now. What about 2000? 2000 I have 2200 now. How about 22 now? 2400. 2400 to advance. Cut bid at 2300 if that helps. Last call in at 2200. 24 I have now. I need 2600. 26 I've got. What about 2800? 2800. Last call in at 2600. 28 now. 3000. 3000 is what I need to advance. Cut bid at 2900 if that helps.
3.
Yes, I got 3 now. What about 3200? 3200.
1.
Oh, 31 on the cut. Still looking for 3200. Jump right back in Heritage Live at 3200. Fair warning then at 3100. 3100.
109.
7109. All right, now uncut sheet of 8. Lot 22.
1600.
I got 1600. I'm looking for 1770. I've got a prior. You know what that means? Heritage Live. I've got a prior. Yes, I got 1800. I'll do 1900. 1900 with Heritage Live. I got 2000. I want 2200. 2200 to advance. How says your phone better, Raiden? I've got 2200 now. What about 2400? I got 24. What? 2600. 2600 to advance. Cut better 2500 if that at all helps. Last call then at 2400 for this uncut sheet of 8.
25.
25, yes, on the cut. Now 2600.
26.
26, I've got, do I see 2800? 2800 to advance. Fair warning then at 2600. 2600.
7113.
7113. All right, over to South Carolina with an interesting signature on here from Francis Salvador. What have you got, John?
875.
875 now, 900. I need 950. And 950 is what I need to advance. 925, I need 1,000, Raiden.
1,000.
I've got 1,000, 1,100. He needs to speed up. I've got 1,300 with 15, 1,600 is what I need. I've got 1,500 with Heritage Live. Do I see 1,600 with your phone better? Yes, I've got 1,600 on the phone. Now I need 1,700 Heritage Live. I've got 1,700. Do I see 1,800? 1,800 to advance. Yes, I've got 18 on the phone. Now 1,900. 1,900 now 2,000. 2,000. How says your phone better? Yes, I've got 2,000. An affirmation from the phone. I need 2,200 now Heritage Live for you to jump back in. 2,100 if that helps on the cut. Last call then with my phone bidder here in Dallas at 2,000. I need 2,200 to advance. 2,000. 7504. All right. Still in South Carolina, lot 24. I got 625, looking for 650. 650 to advance. Last call in at 625. Yes, I got 650 now. What about 700? 700 to advance. Last call in at 650.
75.
On the cut, 675, still looking for 700. Fair warning then on the cut of 675. 675.
7104.
7104.
04.
All right, lot 25.
675.
675 with my book better. I've got 700 now. Do I see 750, John?
750.
750 with Heritage Live. Do I see 800? 800 to advance. 8 I have now. What about 850? 850 now, 900. And 900.
Nine.
I've got 900. What about 920? 925. I need 950. 950 to advance. Fair warning then on the cut of 925 with my Heritage Life bidder.
950.
950 I have now. What about 1,000? Or 1,000 to advance. Fair warning then at 950. 950.
7114.
7114. Virginia.
811.
811 is what I have. I have now. I need 850. I've got 850 now. What about 900? 9 I have now. 950. Yes, I've got 950. What about 1,000? 1,000 now. 1,100 now. 1,200. 12 I have. What about 13? 13, 1,400 now. 14 now. What about 15? 1,500 to advance. My Heritage Life bidder currently has it at 1,400. I've got 15 now. Yes. What about 1,600? 1,600 to advance. Fair warning then at 1,500. 1,500.
7115.
7115. Lot 27.
775.
775 looking for 800. 800 to advance. Fair warning then at 775 on the cut. 8 I've got now. I've got a prior. You know what that means, Heritage Live? John is at a prior of 800. I need 850 from you. 850 I have. Do I see 900? 900 to advance. They're warning then at 850. 850.
7116.
7116. All right, lot 28.
500.
Over to fractional. I have a 500 looking for 550. 550 I have. What about 600? I've got 575 on the cut. I need 600 Heritage Live. Last call then at 575 on the cut bid with my book bidder. 575.
600.
I've got 600 now. John, how say you? Do I see 650? No, here it is. I cleared it at 600. I need 650 to advance. Fair warning then at 600.
625.
625 on the cut. Still looking for 650. Fair warning then at 625. 625.
7114.
7114. All right, lot 29. John, how say you?
5,000.
I need 5,000. I have 5,000. Looking for 5,500. 5,500 to advance. My book bidder has it at 5,000. I need 5,500 to see any advance. Or a cut bid at 5,250. Last call in at 5,000. 5,000. To the internet. All right, a lot of 30.
775.
775, looking for 800, 875 now. What about 900? 900 to advance. 900. I have 9 now and looking for 950. 950. I have 925 on the cut, still looking for 950. 950. 950 I have now 1,000. 1,000. Fair warning then at 950. 950.
7117.
7117. All right, lot 31.
850.
850 I have looking for 900. And 900 to advance. Last call in at 850. 850. To the internet. All right, lot 32.
625.
I have 625. I've got 800 now. What about 850? 850 to advance. 63 EPQ is seen on this example. I have 800 with my Heritage Live bidder. I need 850 to advance. Last called in at 800. 800. 7117. All right, lot 33.
Need 4,000.
I need 4,000 to start me off on this example. 4,000. I need 4,000 Heritage Live to get me started. Fair warning then at 4,000. 4,000. That'll be a post-auction buy, ladies and gentlemen. Lot 34.
Need 9,000.
I need 9,000 to start me off on this example. 9,000 to start. 9,000. 62 grade is seen on this example. I need 9,000 to get us started. Last call in at 9,000. 9,000. That will also be available in our post-auction buys, ladies and gentlemen. Don't fall asleep when it comes to that. If you want to go and buy something, do it quick because someone else might do that before you. Isn't that right, Vicky? Vicky is an expert on this matter in this regard. Now lot 35. John, what we got?
725.
725 I have, looking for 750. 750 to advance. Last call in at 725. 725. The internet. All right, lot 36, third issue.
875.
875 now, 900. I've got 1,000. I've got 1,000 now. What about 1,100? That's a prior, is it?
Oh, that's prior, yeah.
Yeah, so 1,100. That clears the book. Heritage Live has it at 1,100. I've got 12 now. What about 1,300? 1,300 to advance. 13 I have now. What about 1,400? 1,400 I have. I've got 1,350 on the cut. Still looking for 1,400. 1,400 to advance. Last call. I've got 40 now. What about 15? 15. I've got 15 now. What about 16? 16 to advance. Cut at 1,550 if that helps. Last call then at 1,500. 1,500.
7118.
7118. All right, lot 37.
Need 1,000.
I need 1,000 to start me off on this one, or 1,000 to start. 55 EPQ is seen on this uncut pair. 1,000. Fair warning then at 1,000. 1,000. They'll be available in our post auction buy. Hey, Emily. How are you doing? We're missing you on this side. I'm sure you do, because we're just the coolest, aren't we? Lot 38.
1250.
1,250 I have now, 1,300. 1,300 to advance.
13.
13 I have now, what about 14? 1,400. Heritage Live has it at 1,300 for this pair. I need 1,400 to advance. Fair warning then at 1300. 1300.
7104.
7104. All right, lot 39.
1250.
1250. I'm looking for 1300 for this trio. 1300. Fair warning then at 1250. 1250. For the internet. All right, lot 40.
1450.
1450 I got. What about 1500 now?
15.
I have 1600. John has it at 1600. Heritage Live. I've got 1650 now. How say you, John? John is out of money. That means Heritage Live is cleared it at 1650. I need 17 now. I've got 17. What about 1800? 18 I have. What about 1900? 19 I have. What about 2000?
Yep.
What about 2200 now? 2200 to advance.
Yep.
22 I have now. What about 24?
24.
What about 26? 2600 to advance. Last call then at 2400 or 2500 on the cut if that helps. 2400.
7118.
7118. All right, lot 41.
3100.
3100 now. What I've got 3200 now. I've got 34. What about 3600? 3600 to advance. John has it at 3400 with his book bidder. Heritage Live. Climb back in at 3600. I've got 3600. 3800 now. What about 4000? 4,000 to advance. 63 EPQ is seen on this pretty bright example. I've got 4 now, 41 on the cut, looking for 4,200. 4,100 to advance.
42.
42 now, what about 44? Looking for 4,400. Fair warning then at 4,200 or 4,300 on the cut, if that helps. 4,200.
7119.
7119, all right. Allison's been an extremely rare example. What we have?
1350.
1350 now. What about 1400? 1400 to advance on this one. Fair warning then at 1350 on the cut. 1350 to the internet. All right, lot 43.
1500.
1500 I have. I've got 2000 looking for 2200 now. 2200 to advance. Got the Justice experimental face. It's a 2000 Heritage Life. Do I see an advance at 2200? Fair warning then at 2000. 2000. 7120. All right. I lot 44.
500.
I need 500 to start me off on this. I've got 700 now. What about 750? 750 to advance. AU Justice 50 cents. Third issue, I've got 700 with Heritage Live. I need 750 to advance. Last call then at 700. 700.
7121.
7121. All right, so we've actually got some really interesting lots coming up, John, in the next 3, 4, or 5 lots. These were the test notes or proofs rather that came from the American Banknote Company. Now, each one is unique in its own way because it has a different security or anti-counterfeiting tells. And if you were to look at the image, you'll see that they're drawn out with where these anti-counterfeiting marks are. Now, what's interesting about this field of numismatics is until this came to light, I mean, they were kind of aware that this sort of thing was going on, or at least was planned. But until this came to light, they were very unsure. The picture was rather opaque, where now they have a clear understanding of what's going on. So very interesting indeed. So without further ado, lot 45, John.
1800.
1800 I've got now. What about 2000? 2000 to advance. I've got 19 now. What about 2000? 2000, 2200 now. The 2200, I've got 22 now to 2400. 2400 to advance. 24 I've got. Well, what about 2600? 2600 for this piece of history. I've got 25. 2600 piece of history of numismatic history now. 2600. What about 2800? 2800 to advance. Heritage Life currently has it at 2600. I need 2800 to advance, or a cut bid at 2700 if that helps at all. Fair warning. I've got 28 now. What about 3000? 3 I have. What about 3200? 3200 to advance on this lot. The secret marks from these proofs. Fair warning then at 3,000. 3,000. 7122. All right. Lot 46.
1,800.
I've got 1,800 looking for 1,900.
18.
19 I have now. What about 22? 2,200 now. I've got 22. What about 2,400? 2,400 to advance.
24.
Yes, I've got 24. What about 2,600? 2,600. Cut bid at 2,500 if that at all helps. I have 2,400 with my Heritage Live bidder. Fair warning then at 2,400.
25.
25, yes, I've got. Now I've got 2,600. What about 2,800? 2,800. Fair warning then at 2,600. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I've got 2,600. 2,600. I'm looking for 2,800. Fair warning at 2,600. 2,600. Better number?
7122.
7122. All right, lot 47.
1,800.
1,800 I've got. What about 1,900 now? 1,900, I've got 1,900, 2,000. 2,000 I have. What about 2,200? 22, I got 22. What about 2,400? 2,400 to advance. 24 I've got. What about 2,600? 2,600 or the cut, always there at 2,500.
25.
Yes, I got 25 now. What about 26 on the cut?
26.
Yes, I got 26. What about 2,800? 2,800 to advance. Fair warning then at 2,600. 2,600.
7122.
7122. And remember, all these proofs are different. They're all different in their own special, unique way. All right, lot 48. 1,800 I have. What about 1,900? 1,900 to advance. I've got 19 now. What about 2,000? 2,000. What about 2,200? 22 I have. What about 2,400? 2,400 to advance.
23.
23 on the cut. Still looking for 2,400. Heritage Live. Fair warning then at 23. I've got 24 now. What about 2,600? 20. I got 26. What about 2,800?
27.
27 on the cut. Still looking for 2,800. 2,800 to advance. Fair warning then at 2,700 on the cut with my Heritage Live bidder. 2,700.
7123.
7123. Lot 49.
2,100.
2,100. I need 2,200. I've got 22 now.
24.
24 now. What about 2,600? John's bidder has it at 2,400. I need 2,600 to advance Heritage Live. Fair warning then at 2,400. 26. I've got 28 now. 3,000. 3,000 to advance.
3.
3 I have. I've got 3,200. I need 3,400 now. Cut it at 3,300 if that at all helps. Fair warning then at 3,200 with John's book bidder. 200 for the internet. All right, the last one of these sheets. We are on lot 50. John.
2,000.
2,000 I have. What about, you said 2,000. 2,000 looking for 2,200. 22 I have now. What about 2,400? 24 I've got. What about 2,600? 2,800 now. 3,000. 3 I have. What about 3,200?
32.
What about 3,400? Heritage Live, I've got 3,400 now. What about 3,600? 3,600 now. We need 3,800.
7.
37 on the cut, which we love. I still looking for 3,800. 38 now. What about 4,000?
4.
4 I have. What about 4,200? 4,200 to advance. Fair warning then at 4,000 with my Heritage Live bidder. 4,000. 7123. All right, lot 51, John.
6,000.
I have 6,000, looking for 6,500 now. That's 6,500 to advance. 6250 Heritage Live, if that helps. I have 6,000 with my book bidder. I need 6,500 to advance. Last call then at 6,000. 6,000 for the internet. All right, lot 52.
Need 9,000.
I need 9,000 to start me off on this one. 9,000 to start. 9,000 is what I need Heritage Live for me to get this going. Fair warning then at 9,000. 9,000. That is a post-sale item that you can go and purchase. But act quick. Lot 53.
775.
775 I have now. I've got 800. I've got 1100. What about 1200? 66 EPQ is seen on this beautifully bright example with great margins. How about 1500, 1600, what 1700, what 1800? 1800, 19, 2000. 2000 to advance. 2000. Yes, I've got two now. 22. What about 2400? 2400.
24.
I've got 26 now. What about 2800? 2800 to advance.
28.
I've got 28, 3000 now. What about 32? 3200. Cut bid at 3100 if that at all helps. Last call then at 3000 for the stunning example. Vibrant colors, 25 cents. There we go. 32. Well, what about 3400? 3400. Fair warning then at 3200. 3200.
7105.
7105. Great note. All right, lot 54.
1700.
I've got 1700, about 2000 now. What about 2200? Another very pretty bright example. 65 EBQ is seen on this one. I have 2000 with my Heritage Live, but I need 2200 to advance. Cut bid at 2100, of course, is always available too. 22 now. What about 24? The 2400 to advance. Last call then at 2200. 2200. 7124. Lot 55.
825.
I have 825, looking for 850, 850 now. I need 900. I have 900 now. What about 950? 950 to advance Heritage Live.
25.
925 on the cut. I'm still looking for 950. 950. Last call.
950.
I have 950 now. What about 1000? 1000. Last call then at 950.
1000.
1000 I have now. What about 1100? 1100 to advance. Fair warning then at 1000. Cool round number. 1000.
7104.
7104. All right, lot 56.
900.
I have 900, looking for 950. 64 PPQ is seen on this one. This one. I have 900, looking for 950 Heritage Live. Fair warning then, I've got 925, I've got 950 now with John's book, but I need 1,000. 1,000 to advance.
1000.
1,000 I have 1,100 now, what about 1,200? 1,200 to advance. Last call then at 1,100. 1,100. The internet. All right, lot 57. John, what you got?
Need 7,000.
I need 7,000 to start me off on this one. This 7,000 is what I need Heritage Live for me to start. 7,000. Fair warning then at 7,000. 7,000. So that's a no sale. Available on a post-auction buys. All right, then lot 58.
2,900.
2,900 I have. I'm looking for 3,000. 3,000. How many notes are there in there? 25? 20, yes. That's fairly uncommon with fractionals, isn't it? Yeah. How about 2,900 looking for 3,000? 3,000 to advance. Fair warning then Heritage Live at 2,900 on the cut. 2,900. The internet. All right, over to encased postage. John, what you got?
625.
I have 625, looking for 650. I've got 1,200 now. What about 1,300? 1,300 to advance. Heritage Live has it at 1,200. Do I see an advance at 1,300? Last call then at 1,200. 1,200.
7125.
7125. All right, lot 60.
1050.
1050 is what I have. I've got 1,600 now, 1,700 now. What about 1,800? 1,800. 1,800 is what I need, Heritage, for you to advance. John's book bidder has it at 1,700. Do I see an advance? It's 1,800. Last call in at 1,700. 100. The internet. All right, lot 61.
500.
I have 500, looking for 550 now. Yes, I've got 550. Well, I've got 600, 650 now, 700. 700 to advance.
7.
Now 750. I've got 750. What about 800? 800 to advance. Last call, then it's, I've got 800 now, 850 now. What about 900? 900. Last call, then at 850. 850.
7125.
7125. All right, Confederate notes. Lot 62.
1550.
1550. I've got choice uncirculated as seen on this pretty example with imagery that is rather pretty. I've got 1600 looking for 1700. 1600 is what I have with my Heritage Life, but I've got 1650 now. Do I see 1700? I was 17 now. What about 1800? 1800. I mean, bidders have been very good, Vicky, with cut bidding this evening. I've got 1700. Do I see 1800? Last call then at 1700. 18. I have 1900 now. 1900 to advance. Last call at 1800. 19 now, 2000. 2000. Locomotive on the front, John. It's funny how popular they are on banknotes. Yeah, and trains and planes. And I've got 1900. Do I see 2000? Right. Last call in at 1900. 2000. I've got now 2200. 2200. Jump in, Susan, at 2200. I know you want this. I've got it at 2000 with my Heritage Live bidder. Do I see 2200? Last call in at 2000. 2000.
126.
7, 1, 2, and 6. All right, lot 63. AU.
1250.
1250. I have it all 16 now. What about 1700? 1700 to advance. Heritage Live has it at 1600. Do I see an advance at 1700? Last call in at 1600. 1600.
7121.
7121. All right, lot 64.
1250.
1250. I've got, do I say I've got a 2000 now? I need 2200. 2200 to advance. Heritage Live has it at 2000. Do I see an advance at 2200? Last call then at 2000. 2000. 7121. All right, lot 65.
975.
40 EPQ. No, I've got 14. I see.
Prior,
I've got a
14.
prior Heritage Live. You know exactly what that means. John has a prior of 1400. I need 1500 from you too.
1450.
Yes, on the cut, 1450. You see, they know. They know. 1450. I have. Do I see 1500? 1500 to advance. Last call then on the cut. Very smart cut of 1450. 1450.
7121.
7121. All right, lot 66.
1050.
1050 I have, looking for 11. I've got 12 now. What about 1300? 1300 to advance. Fair warning then at 1200 with my Heritage Live. I've got 1250 on the cut. Do I see 1300? 1300. Last call then at 1250.
13.
13 now. What about 14? 1400 to advance. Last call at 1300. 1300. 7121. Lot 67. Oh, that's pretty, don't you think? It's even got a star. All right. The 2500 is what John has on the books. I need 2600 to advance. Heritage Live. 2600. Fair warning then at 2500. 2500 to the internet. All right, lot 68.
625.
625 I've got now. I've got 800, 850 now. What about 900? 900 to advance.
625.
Yes, I've got 900 now. Here it is. I've jumped back in at 950. 950. AU 50 is seen on this pretty example. I have 900 with John's book, but I need 950 from you to advance Heritage Live. Last call in at 900. 900. The internet. All right, lot 69.
875.
I've got 875, 1200 now.
13.
I've got 13. What is 1400? EPQ is seen on this XF example. I've got 1300 now with John's book, but I need 1400 Heritage Live to advance. Last call in at 1300. 1300 to the internet. Lot 70.
Need 875.
I need 875 to start me off on this one. Come in at 875, Heritage Live. Fair warning then at 875. That will be a no sale. A delayed bid of 875. All right, 875 now. What about 900? 900 too long. 9 I have now. What about 950? 950. How much money was $50 back then, John? It's a lot of money today. I've got 900. Do I see 950? It's pocket change for Susan. I've got 900. Do I see 950? 950 to advance. Fair warning then at 900. 900.
7127.
7127. Lot 71.
1100.
I have 1100. Look, I've got 13 now. What about 1400? 1400 to advance. 14 I have now. Now I need 15. 15. Fair warning then at 1400 or 1450 if that helps on the cut. 1400. All right, 1400.
7128.
712 and 8. All right, lot 72.
500.
I have 500. I've got 700 now. Do I see 750? 750.
750.
I have 750. Do I see 800? 800. My heritage.
800.
I've got 800 with my heritage. I'm now looking for 850.
825.
I have 25 on the cut. Still looking for 850. Fair warning then at 825 on the cut. 825.
7129.
7129. All right. Lot 73.
2500.
2500 I have, looking for 2600. I have the cut bid with my book bidder at 2500. I've got 36, now 2800. What about 3000? Do you see what I told you about the ship, John? I've got 34 now, 36, I have 38 now, 4000. Yes, 4200. 4200 is what I need from you, Heritage Live. John's book bidder, atypically for this evening, is winning at $4,000. I need 4200 to advance. Cut bid at 4100. Last call in at 4,000. 4,000 to the internet. Well, congratulations that you won something, John. All right. Lot 74.
1500.
I got 15, 1900. I need 2,000 for this one. 2,000 to advance. Last call in at 1900 on the cut. Oh, that's not a cut. 1900 is full increment. I need 2,000 Heritage Live, or the cut bid of 1950 is what I meant to say. Isn't that right, Vicky? Me pretending that I made an honest mistake. 1900 is what Heritage Live is at. I need 2,000. Last call in at 1900. 1900.
7121.
7121. All right. Lot 75.
1500.
I've got 1,500. I've got 2,200. That happened quick. 2,200 now. What about 2,400? 2,400 to advance. Cut bid at 2,300 will help. Fair warning then at 2,200. 2,200.
7121.
7121. All right, lot 76.
750.
750 I've got. Now 800. 800 to advance.
775.
770. I've got 800 now. What about 850? 850. Richmond, Virginia. $5. I've got 800 looking for 850, ladies.
825.
I've got 850. What about 900? 900. Fair warning then at 850. 850 to the internet. All right, lot 77.
Need 500.
I need 5. I've got 600 now. What about 650? 625 on the cut. 650 now. What about 700? I need 700 to advance. Here it is live. Fair warning then at 650. 7 I've got now. What about 750? 750. Last call then at 700. 700.
7129.
7129. All right, lot 78.
500.
500. What about 550 now?
525.
525 on the cut. I need 550. 550 to advance. Fair warning then at 525 on the cut. 525.
7130.
75
7130.
7130. All right, lot 79.
1750.
1750. Oh, look at this. You see, there you go, the
22.
locomotive again, John. I've got 2200. Do I see 2400? 2400. All we need is a plane to draw the trio.
For a Confederate.
For a Confederate note, I know it would be rather difficult. 2600. I've got 28 now, 3000, 3200. John's book bidder has it at 3000 for this beautiful $50, and I need 3200 to advance. Cup it at 3100. Last call in at 3000. Susan's thinking about it. She's thinking about maybe selling her Michael Jackson gloves in order to pay for it. I've got 3000. Do I see 3200? Last call in at 3000. 3000 to the internet. All right, lot 80.
1750.
1750. I have now 1800, 2800. Now do I see 3000? I have 3000 now.
3001.
3001. There you go. Here it is. You jumped right back in at 3200. Now 3400. 3400 to last call in at 3200. 3200. A delayed bid, I'm told. We have. Oh, I've got the cut off 3300. So I'm still looking for 3400. 3400 to advance. Last called in at
34.
34 now. Now, what about 36? 3600. Last called in at 3400. 3400.
7129.
7129. All right. Lot 81.
950.
950. I have looking for 1000. I have 1000. Now, what about 1100? 1100 to advance. 11 now. What about 12? 12 I have. What about 1300? 13 I have. What about 1400? 1400 to advance. Currently, my HA live bidder has it at 1300. I need 1400 for it to advance, Susan. What do you think, Raiden? I think so too. It's at 1300. What about 14? Yes, it's at 1400. Obviously, somebody agrees with you. I want 1400. I need 1500 now. Last call then at 1400.
1450.
1450 on the cut. Do I see 1500? Fair warning then at 1450. 50.
129.
7129. All right, not 82.
1400.
1400 I've got need 1600 now. What about 1700? 1700 to advance. Fair warning then at 1600.
1650.
I got 1650 now. 17. What about 1800? 1800 to advance. Last call in at 1700. 100.
7121.
7121. Lot 83.
1500.
I've got 15. I've got 2400 now. Do I see 2600? The 2600 to advance.
5.
I've got 25 on the cut. 26 now. What about 2800?
28.
28 I have now. What about I've got 3000, 3200. 3200. Is that a mermaid? You don't know? I thought you know this stuff. I'm at 3000 Heritage Live. I need 3200. Last call then at 3000 with my Heritage Live bidder.
32.
32 now. What about 34? 3400 to advance. Well, this note that possibly has a mermaid on it. No, I'm joking. I've got 3200. Do I see 3400? 3400. Craig is shaking his head in absolute disgust how I could mistake that as a mermaid. I have 3200 with the Heritage Live. Do I see 3400? Last call then at 3200. 3200.
7131.
7131. Well, mermaid would have been a tad bit more exciting than commerce. But hey ho. Lot 84.
750.
I got 750. Do I see 800? 800 to advance. 800 I have now. What about 850? 850. Last call then at 800. 800.
7121.
712 I lot 85.
Need 750.
I've got 750. I need, sorry, John said I need 750 to start me off with this one, Heritage Live. I need you to Push that button, get me
750.
started at 750, which you've obliged. Now I need 800. 800.
Eight.
800 I've got now. What about 850? 850. 850 I've got. 900 now. 900. Last call in at 850. 850.
7132.
7132. All right, lot 86.
900.
I have 950 now. What about 1,000? Or 1,000 to advance on this one. Last call then at 950 with my Heritage Life bidder. EPQ is seen on this bright example. Last call 950.
7121.
7121. All right, 87.
500.
500 I have. Looking for 550. 550 to advance.
900.
You have 9. I have 900. All right, we got a little bit of a delay. 900 now. What about 950? 950. Heritage Life has it at 900. I need 950 to advance. Fair warning then at 900. 900.
7121.
7121. All right, lot 88.
900.
900 I have. Looking for 950.
11.
1100 now. What about 1200? I suppose a wagon forms part of transport, John. Yeah, so that's part of the club. I've got 1200, but no plane, right?
Commerce.
Right. 1200 now. Now here it is. I better. Do I see 1300? 1300 to advance. Craig, were there any planes back then? Craig had to think about it. I've got 1200. Do I see 1300?
1250.
Oh, on the cut. 1250. Still looking for 1300.
13.
1400. I'm told that they were balloons. All right, but do we have any banknotes in the sale with balloons on them? I've got 1300 looking for 1400. Last call in at 1300. 1300.
7133.
7133. All right, lot 89.
875.
875 I've got looking for 900. 900 to advance. Last call in on the cut bit of 875. And I have now, what about 950? 950. Fair warning then at 900. 900.
7121.
7121. All right, lot 90.
Need 500.
I need 500 to start me off. I've got 500 now. Yes, 700. What about a 750? 750 is what I need. Heritage Life from you to advance. Fair warning then at 700. 700.
7121.
712 and 1. All right, lot 91.
2000.
I have 2000 looking for 22. Oh, this is a pretty bright. I love the greens, don't you? I've got 3200. Do I see 3400? 3400 to advance. AU example. Where was this issued? In Richmond? Yes, Richmond. 1861, it appears. I've got $3,200. I need 3400 to advance. Heritage. I have a cut bid at 3300. Fair warning then at 3200.
33.
Yes, I got
34.
34 now. I need 3600. 3600.
36.
30, now I've got 38. I need 4,000. 4,000. Last call in at 3,800 for this bright, pretty AU example. 3,800.
7121.
7121. Lot 92.
Need 625.
I need 620. I've got 650 now. I need 650 to advance. I've got 625 on the opening bid. I've got 650 now. 700. What about 750? 750.
725.
Yes, I got 7 now. 750. What about 800? 800 to advance. Fair warning then at 750.
775.
775 on the cut. 800 now. What about 850? Last call in at 800. 800. 850 now. 900. 900. 950. 950 to advance. Fair warning, and Peyton has joined us. That's probably because she's tired of listening to me talk about mermaids and balloons. I've got 900. Do I see 950? 950. Last call in at 900. 900.
7121.
7121. Is that for my benefit? The leopard. Is that to make me homesick? A lot 93.
We need 750.
I've got 750 now, 800. 800. 800 to advance. Last call then at 8. I've got 775 on the cut now, 800 now. Do I see 850? Here it is live. Go on then at 800. 800. 7121. Lot 94. Wow, you don't often see these types of 65 EPQ.
Need 750.
I need 750 to start me off. Of course, I've got 750 now, 800. What about 850? Yes, now 900. 900, I have 950. 950, I have. What about 1,000? 1,000 now, 1,100, 1,100, 1,200. 12, I got 1,300. 1,300, what about 1,400? 14, I have. What about 15? 15, yes. What about 1,600? 1,700 now, 1,800. 18, I got 9, 2,000. 2,000, what about 22? 22, yes. 2,400 now. 2,400 to advance. Cup bid at 2,300. Last call in at 2,200 with my Heritage Life bidder for this beautifully margined 65 EPQ example from Richmond. PMG has only graded 4 at this grade. It's phenomenal. 2,200 is what I've got. I need 2,400. Last call in at 2,200. 2,200.
7105.
7105. All right. Indian Princess, T35. We know this one. Very popular. What do we have, John?
Need 2,500.
2,500. I've got 25. Do I see 2,600? It's 2,600. Voided from most decent collections. It is at 2,800. Do I see 3,000? 3,000 to advance. 3,000 for this T35. Cup bid at 29. I've got 29. Yes, cup bid at 3,000. What about 3,200? 3,200 to advance. Last call then at 3,000 to include this must example with the Indian Princess on it into your collection. It's at 3,000. Peyton says 3,200 is an absolute steal. It's at 3,000. Do I see 3,200? Here it is live. Last call in at 3,000. 3,000.
7121.
712 All right. Lot 96.
1150.
I've got 1150 looking for 1,200. 1,200. 1,200. Last call in at 1150.
1201.
I've got 1201. You know what that means? Here it is live. Do I see 1250 perhaps or 1,300 at full increment? Last call in at 1201. Did that $1 do what it's supposed to? No, it did not. It is at the bid at 1250 on the cut. Do I see 1,300? Last call at 1250. 1250.
7129.
7129. All right. 1862 issue. John, what you got?
875.
75. Do I see it? Now 1100. Now we'll see it. 1200. 1200 is what I need to advance. Here it is. Live. Cut bid of 1150 if that helps. Last call then at 1100. 1100.
7121.
7121, you said.
Yes.
Right? All right. Lot 98.
775.
You got another ship, John. I got 70, I've got 1,000 now. What about 1,100? I've got a prior. You know what that means, Heritage Live. I've got a prior with John's book bidder at 1,000. I need 1,100 from you. Yes, you said yes at 1,100. I need 1,200. 1,200 to advance. Last call then at 1,100. 1,100.
7121.
7121. All right, lot 99.
750.
750. I've got 1,000 now. Do I see 1,100? 1,100 to advance. 1,100. Heritage Live currently has it at 1,000. Do I see 1,100? I've got 11 now. What about 1,200? Yes, about 1,200. What about 1,300? 1,300 to advance. 13 I have now. 14. 14.
15.
I've got 15 now. 1,600. Do I see 1,700? 1,700. We're doing a switcheroo. Hey, Vicky. All right, 1,600 with my Heritage Live bidder. Do I see 1,700? Last call at 1,600. 17 now. What about 18? 18 now. What about 19? 1,900 to advance.
19.
Yes, I've got 19 now. 2,000. 2,000. What about 2,200? 2,200. Last call then at 2,000.
2100.
21 on the cut. I need 2,200 now.
22.
22 I've got. What about 2,400? 2,400 to advance.
24.
24 I have now. 2,600. Last call then at 2,400. 2,400.
7134.
7134. All right. Highest graded PMG example of T64. Probably one of my favorite Confederate notes. What you got, Vicky?
4500.
I got 4,500. Do I see 4,000?
17,000.
I've got 17,000 now, 18,000. I've got 17,000. My Heritage Live bidder. This is the highest graded example on the the PMG pop report. T64. I have 17,000 with my Heritage Live bidder. I need 18,000 to advance. 18,000. There is, of course, the 17,500 on the.
18.
There you go. 18 now. What about 19,000? Cut, ladies and gentlemen. I implore you. I always say this: use your cut bid. It is at 18,000. I need 19,000 to advance, but I would, of course, take 18,500 on the cut. Last call in at 18,000 for this beautifully.
19.
There we go. 19 now. What about 20,000? 20,000. Don't let them cut you out for 1,000 and bid 20,000. I've got 20 now. What about 22,000? 22,000. My Heritage Live bidder currently has it at 20,000. I need 22,000 to advance, 21,000 on the cut. Highest graded example by PMG. Numismatic history. Last call in at $20,000.
22.
22 now. What about 24? And 24,000. 24,000 to advance. Last call. There we go. 24,000. Now what about 26,000? I mean, if you're in the business of buying the best, this is the best. It's at 24,000. Do I see 26,000? 26,000 to advance. 25,000 on the cut. Last call. Bold embossing.
25.
There you go. 25 on the cut. I knew it. I knew that there was still a cut in there somewhere. Now it's full increment of 26,000. 26,000.
26.
There you go. 26 now. Are you going to jump back in Heritage Live at 28,000? 28,000. Last call in at 26,000.
28.
28 now 30,000. You might as well go at 30,000. It is at 28,000 with my Heritage Live bidder. I need 30,000 to advance.
30.
There you go. I've got 30,000. Do I see 32,000 now? 32,000 to advance. Any good?
All right.
Yummy. You look ill enthused. I've got $30,000 with my Heritage Life, but I need 32,000 to advance. 31,000 on the cut. Fair warning then.
32.
There we go. 32,000. Now 34,000. Agent says not too shabby, but we can go higher. I'm at 32,000. Do we see 34,000? Becca's saying, do it. Yes, and they listen. They absolutely listen to you. It's at 34,000. Becca knows best. It's at 34,000. I need 36,000 now. Or a cut bid at 35,000. Hi. Fair warning then at 34,000. And what a battle this has been. No pun intended. I'm at 34,000. Do I see 36,000? Fair warning. 34,000.
7135.
7135. What a great note. And it's just in the most spectacular grade though. At 66 EPQ. You don't see that, do you? No. Nice note. All right, lot. Are you coming this way, John? Are you doing a switcheroo? All right, lot 101. Vicky, what you got?
500.
Oh, 500 now. Do I see 550? 550 to advance. My book bidder has it at 500. I need 550. I've got
525.
mismatched serial number is seen on this. I've got 525 with Heritage Live. Now I'll say you, Vicky, at 550. Vicky's out of money. I've got 525 on the cut. I need 550 to advance. Building then at 525. 525.
7136.
7136. I'm not used to hearing your voice on this side of my head. All right. We're another incredibly graded example. I almost said, John, what we got? No, but it's Vicky what we got. 1050, I've got 1,700 now. What about 1,800? 1,800, I have now 1,900. 1,900 is what I need Heritage Live for you to advance. It is tied for finest known, or is it finest known? It is tied, I'm told it's tied for finest known. I mean, but again, you just don't see 66 EBQ on these examples. One of only 5 of what? Oh, wow. There's only one of 5 of this note in its entirety.
This grade.
Oh, in this grade. But I thought you said there's only 2. All right. 1,800. It is a Beautifully graded example. And my understanding is 1 of 5 in this grade of 66 EPQ. I've got 1800 with my book bidder that Vicky has. I see 1900. 1900 is what I need Heritage Life for you to jump back in. Cut bid at 1850 maybe. Last call then at 1800. 1800 to the internet. All right, this will be my last lot for this evening before I pass you over to the infinitely more capable and more pleasant Peyton. Lot 103. What we got? I've got 1250 looking for 13. I've got 1400 now. Do I see 1500? I've got 1400 looking for 1500. 1500 to advance. 8% stock bearing certificate. 1861. I've got 1400. Do I see 1500? Fair warning that at 1400. Last call at 1400. 1400.
7121.
7121. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for having me. Like I mentioned, I'll be passing you over to Peyton. Remember to use your cut bid. And I will be seeing you again tomorrow at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock tomorrow. Have a good evening, and thank you for the bidders for the participation. All right. Thanks, guys. Did you get one of those fancy cups?
All right, thank you, Eustace, my dear. Let's continue on into our section of obsolete notes, starting with the great state of Alabama. Roll Tide. Lot 104, what do we have?
550.
550 is bid. Let's go 600. Heritage Live, come and go 600. This is a $5 note issued by the Bank of the State of Alabama. Go 600 or use that cut bid. Do what Craig says. Go 575. At 550, unless I see 600, it's going to be fair warning. Last chance. 550 it is. Lot 105. What do we have?
575.
575 here as well. Let's go 600. We're on that cut. Heritage Live. I need 600 from you to advance. Come back in at 600. This is a $3 note, and 600 I have. 625 ahead of you. Come back in. 650. There it is. Go 7. Vicky's quiet at 650. Come back in at 700. Heritage Live. And you're going to see a lot of really uniquely denominated notes in these obsolete note sections. At $3, let's go 700. At 650, I need 700. Heritage Live, come back and go 700, or it's fair warning at 650. 650 it is.
7137.
7137. Thank you. Lot 106. What do we have?
825.
825 is bid. Go 850. We're on the cut here. Heritage Live at 825. I need 850 to advance. Come back in at 850, or it's going to be Vicky's bid at 825. Fair warning. 825 it is. Internet buyer. Lot 107. Back with John now. John, what do we have?
We have 750.
All right, 750 to start. 950 now, even better. Let's go 1,000. At 950, it's back with Alicia. I need 1,000. Heritage Live, come back in, go 1,000 to advance us. Use that cut bid. We'll go 975. Unless I see it, it's going to be fair warning at 950. 950 it is.
7121.
7121. Thank you. Lot 108. What do we have, John?
925.
925 is bid. Go 950. 950 I have. Go 1,000.
1,000.
1,000. Go 1,100. Heritage Live, 1,100 it is. Let's make it 12. 1,200 now. Go 13. 13. Go 14. At 1,300 bid the 14. 14. 15 now. Go 16. At 1,500 bid the 16 to advance as Heritage Live. Come back in. Go 1,600. 16 it is. 17 answers. Go 18. At 1,700, come back in. I know you're not done yet. Go 1,800. Or it's going to be fair warning at 17. 1,800 it is. Let's go 19. At 1,800, Heritage Live bid the 19 to advance, or it's fair warning at 1,800. 1,800.
7138.
7138. Thank you. Lot 109. What do we have?
625.
625 is bid. 650 now, but a prior 700. There we go. Let's make it 750. At 700, it's with you, Heritage Live. Come back in, go 750 to advance us, or use that cut bid. 750 it is. 800 now, go 850. At 800, bid 850. Heritage Live, advance us to 850, or it's fair warning at 800. 850 it is. 900 answers, go 950. At 900, come back in, Heritage Live. Don't give up on this one just yet. Go 950 to advance, or it's fair warning at 900. 925 on the cut. Let's see if it's enough. I need 950 to advance. Heritage Live, if that was you at 900, come back in, go 950, or it's fair warning on the cut bid at 925. 925 takes it.
7139.
7139. Thank you. Lot 110. What do we have?
Need 500.
All right, looking for 500 to start us off here. Go 500 Heritage Live. Come on in, bid 500 to start us off. I need that 500. Or it's fair warning if we're absolutely sure. You'll have to fight it out online later. 500 it is. 500 is bid. I need 550. At 500, it's with you, Heritage Live. Come back in, bid 550 to advance. I can sell it at 500, and I will, unless I see 550. Fair warning. 500.
7129.
7129. All right, out of California now, we have such a special note at lot number 111. This is a gold rush era $5 note, one of only 3 believed to exist. These early California notes are incredibly rare. They really lost their popularity after gold was discovered. So this is a unique survivor. What do we have, John?
10,500.
10,500 is bid. I'm starting off on that cut bid, Heritage Live. I need 11,000 to advance. At 10,005, it's here with John. It's against you, Heritage Live. I need 11,000. I'm on the cut at 10.5. It has to be 11 to continue. So bid the 11,000 to advance, or it's fair warning here with John at 10,500. 10,500 it is. All right, lot number 112, we have another remarkable early California note. The finest of 4 known the finest of 4 known $1 notes issued by the Miners Bank of Savings in Alta, California. This is the name of the region when it was a Mexican territory. John, what do we have?
9250.
9250. Once more, we're on that cut. 12,000, even better, but 12,500 ahead of you with John on the cut once more. Heritage Live, come back in, go 13,000. At 12,500, it's with John. I need 13,000. Heritage Live, come back in at 13,000 to advance us. Or it's going to be fair warning with John here on our books at 12.5. You bid to 13. Fair warning. 12.5. John. All right, lot 113, moving east to Colorado for a little bit for lot number 113. This is an extremely rare 25-cent note. What do we have?
1205.
1205, 1,205. There we go. 1,300 with Alicia. Go 14 to advance. Heritage Live, come back in. Go 1,400. We use that cut bid to advance us at 1,300. Unless I see that 14, it's going to be fair warning. Last chance. 1,300 will take it.
7140.
7140. Thank you. Lot 114. Connecticut note. What do we have?
525.
525 is bid. 750. Even better. Go 800. At 750 with Alicia, I need 800 to advance. There we go. At 750, bid the 800. Heritage Live, come back in, bid 800. We use that cut bid. It's always available. Or it's fair warning at 750. 750 it is. 7121. Moving on to some Florida notes now. Lot 115. What do we have?
525.
525 is bid. Let's go 550. We're starting off on that cut again. I need 550 to advance. Heritage Live. It has to be 550. At 525, bid the 550, or it's fair warning. 525. All right, lot 116. What do we have, John?
Need 500.
All right, asking 500 to start us off. Heritage Live, come on in. Bid the 500 to advance us. This is a $2 note out of Jacksonville, Florida, issued by the Florida Atlantic and Gulf Coast Central Railroad. What do we have? Not 500. So come back in, Heritage Live, bid that 500, or it's fair warning. You'll have to fight for it later. And those are first come, first serve. So you're risking losing it all unless I see that 500. Fair warning. All right, this will be available on ha.com. Run over there. But 117, what do we have, John?
Need 500.
Asking 500 for this note as well. Come in, Heritage Live, go 500 to advance us. This is a $3 note also issued by the Florida Atlantic and Gulf Central Railroad in 1860. Go 500 at Heritage Live, or it's fair warning. All right, this will be available on ha.com as well. Lot 118, what do we have?
525.
525 is bid. 650 now, go 700. 650 with you, Heritage Live, go 700 to advance us. At 650, bid the 7, or use that cut bid, or it's fair warning at 650. 650 it is.
7141.
7141, thank you. Lot 119.
875.
875 is bid on a cut once more. We love starting off on a cut. It's a free cut to everybody else. Let's go 900. At 875, bid the 900 to advance. Heritage Live, go 900. Or it's fair warning here with John at 875. John, to you, 875. Lot 120. What do we have? 500. Let's go 550. Heritage Live, come back in.
525.
525, I'll take that, but 550 ahead of you, go 6. Ooh. Excuse me. I'm gonna die. At 600, go 650. You'll have to call the ambulance. You have to resuscitate me, Craig. At 600, bid the 650. You let me go. At 600, go 650 to advance. At 600, it's here with Alicia at 6. I need 650 Heritage Live. Come back in. Don't let me die in vain, or it's fair warning at 600. 600.
7129.
7129. All right. Lot 121.
Need 1500.
All right, let's go 1500 Heritage Live. Come in at 1500. This is a 25-cent note with this beautiful Confederate coin vignette. Go 1500 to advance us. I need 1500 Heritage Live. Bid the 1500 or risk losing this one forever. Last chance. All right, this will be available on ha.com. Lot 122.
500.
What do we have? 500. Let's go 550. At 500, it's here with John. I need 550 Heritage Live to advance us. This is an early product by Jules Manouvrier, the 19th century 50-cent note. Go 550 to advance. At 500 with John, I need 550 or that cut bid Heritage Live, or it's fair warning at 500. 500 it is. God, I have terrible handwriting. There we go. Fix that. Lot 123. What do we have?
1200.
1200 is bid. 1250 on the cut, but a prior Heritage Live. Come back in. Let's go 1300. At 1250, it's against you, Heritage Live. I have it here with John. I need 1300 from you to advance. So come back in, bid the 1300, or it's fair warning with John at 1250 on the cut. 1250 will do it. Lot 124, what do we have?
2000.
2000 is bid. Let's go 2200. At 2000, bid the 22 Heritage Live, a $3 note out of Tallahassee from the territory of Florida Bank. 2200 now, go 24. At 2200, back with you, Heritage Live. I need 24 to advance. At 22, bid the 24, or use that cut. We'll go to 23, or it's fair warning at 2200. 2200. 7129. Moving on to Georgia. Raiden, that's where you're from, isn't it? Absolutely. With lot number 125. What do we have, John?
Need 500.
Well, you know, I went to school in Alabama, so we don't always get, I know. I'm not going to say anything about the dogs. It's fine. It'll be okay. Yeah, maybe we'll beef it out later. No. It's all about Alabama Roll Tide, and that's all I'll say about that. Thank you very much. Lot 125. John, what did you say we have?
500.
All right, asking 500 and 500 we have on Heritage Live. Let's go 550 to advance. This is a 50-cent note. Let's see, from Atlanta, Georgia, issued by Akins & Co. Let's go 550. At 500, bid 550 to advance. Heritage Live, come back in, go 550, or it's fair warning at 500. 500 it is. 7142. Lot 126. John, what do we have?
Need 500.
All right, asking 500 to start us off here. Heritage Live, come on in. Let's go 500. The $10 note issued by the Inferior Court of Bartow County in Cartersville, Georgia. Go 500. Asking 500 one last time, Heritage Live, or it's fair warning. All right, this will be available. Never mind. A delayed bid of 500. At 500, I can sell it, and I will. So if you want to fight for this one, you have to do it now. Go 550 to advance, or it's fair warning at 500. Last chance. 500.
7129.
7129. 127, John.
1600.
1600 is bid. 17 now. 1750 ahead of you. Go 18. Heritage Live, come back in. Go 1800. At 1750, it's on the cut here. 1800 now. John's quiet. Let's go 1900. At 1800, bid the 19 Heritage Live to advance us. Go 1900. Use that cut bid if you're feeling brave, or it's fair warning at 1800. 1800.
7143.
7143. What 128? What do we have?
Need 500.
All right, asking 500. 500 is bid now. Let's go 550. At 500, come back in. Go 550. 550. 600 now. Go 650. At 600, 650 now. 700. Go 750. Heritage Live. At 700, bid the 750 to advance us. You can use that cut bid. We'll go 725. At 700, come back in, bid the 750, or it's fair warning at 700. 700.
7121.
7121. I'm going to take a sip of my water and try not to die again. There we go. All right. Lot 129. John, what do we have?
1750.
1750 is bid. 2100. 22 ahead of you. Let's go 24. At 22, 24. Prior 24. Heritage
26.
Live. There we go. 2600. Now go 28.
28.
And 2800. Now let's make it 3000. 3000. Now go 32. 32. Let's go 34. 34. Now go 36. 36. Go 38. At 3600. 38. Now go 4000. Heritage Live. Come back in. Go 4000 to advance us. 4000 it is. Go 42. At 4000, bid the 4200 or use that cut bid. Take us to 41. At 4000, come back in. Heritage Live. Go 42 or it's fair warning at 4000. 41 on the cut. We'll see if it's enough. At 41, but 42 comes in. I need 44. Heritage Live. Don't give up just yet. At 4200, come back in. Bid that 44 to advance or it's
43.
fair warning. 43 on another cut. Let's go 44. At 4300, still asking 44 to advance, and I get it. Let's go 46. At 4400, come back in, bid the 46. Heritage Live, go 4600 to advance, or it's fair warning at 44. 4400.
7144.
7144. Thank you. Lot 130, John. What do we have?
500.
500 is bid. Let's go 550. At 500, bid the 550. This is a $20 note. It's a proof note. Go 550 to advance. At 500, come back in, bid the 550 or use that cut. Take us to 525, or it's fair warning at 500. 500. All right, moving on to some Illinois notes now with lot number 131. What do we have, John?
Need 500.
All right, Heritage Live, 500 now is bid, go 550. At 500, bid the 550 to advance. Heritage Live, go 550 now or use that cut, or it's fair warning at 500. 500.
7145.
7145. Couple Iowa notes now. Lot 132. Excellent condition on this $5 note. John, what do we have?
500.
500 is bid. 700 now. 750 ahead of you. Go 8. At 750, I still have it here with John. Heritage Live. I need you to come back in. Go 800 to advance us or use that cut bid. At 750, bid the 8 or it's fair warning with John at 750. Last chance. 750 it is. Lot 133. What do we have?
Need 500.
All right, asking 500. Heritage Live, come in, bid the 500 for this amazing condition $5 note issued by the Farmers and Merchants Bank in Ashland, Iowa. Go 500, or it's fair warning. You'll have to fight it out online. 500 is bid. Heritage Live, go 550. At 500, come back in, go 550, or use that cut to advance, or it's fair warning at 500.
7129.
7129. Thank you. Lot 134, first of some of our Louisiana notes here. What do we have, John?
1050.
1050 is bid, go 1100. We're starting on that cut once more. I need 1100 to advance. With the 1100 Heritage Live, go 1100. This is the first example of this rare note that we've offered. It's a $2 note issued by J and JC Davidson out of New Orleans, Louisiana. Go 1100, or it's fair warning on the cut at 10.5. 1050 it is. Lot 135, John.
700.
700 is bid, go 750.
Nine.
900 even
950.
better, but 950 ahead of you, go 1000. It's 950 here with John. I need 1000 Heritage Live. Come back in, go 1000 to advance us, or use that cut bid, or it's fair warning at 950. 1000, but a prior 1000 Heritage Live, you know what to do. You have to come back in at 1100, or use that cut if you still have it, or it's fair warning at 1000. 1000 it is. All right, lot 136. What do we have, John?
1050.
1050 is bid, go 1100. Starting off on that cut once more. I need 1100 Heritage Live. Come back in. 50-cent note payable at Champagnol. I need 1100, or it's fair warning on that cut at 1050. 1050 it is. To you, John. All right, lot number 137. What do we have?
750.
750 is bid. Let's go 800. At 750, bid the 8 Heritage Live. Come back in, go 800. This is a 55 EPQ $5 note. Go 800 to advance, or it's fair warning at 750. 750 it is. All right, moving into some Massachusetts notes here with lot number 138. What do we have?
Need 625.
All right, asking 625 to start us off. Heritage Live, come on in. This is a $3 note issued by Grocers Bank in Boston, Massachusetts. It's a rare proof, and at present we're aware of only 1 or 2 surviving examples of this note. Very rare. Go 625 to start us off, or it's fair warning. Last chance. All right, this one will be available on HA.com. Lot number 139, John.
1500.
1500 is bid. Let's go 16 to advance.
2600.
2600 even
Okay.
better. 28 now. Go 3000. At 2,800, it's here with John. I need 3,000 to advance. Heritage Live, come back in, bid the 3,000 or use that cut, take us to 2,900. Unless I see it, it's going to be fair warning here with John at 2,800. Right. Lot number 140, what do we have?
Need 500.
All right, asking
500.
500. 500 I have with you. Heritage Live, come back in and go 550. At 500, bid the 550. 550 now, 6, go 650. 600 is bid, 650 now, 700 goes 750. 750 now, 800 answers, go 850 Heritage Live. At 800, bid 850. Use that cut bid, 825, but 850 comes in, go 9. 850, bid the 900 Heritage Live, come back in. This is 66 EPQ, $2 note, go 900, or it's fair warning at 850. 850 it is.
7121.
7121, lot 141, John.
750.
750 is bid, let's go 800. At 750, 1200, absolutely go 13. 1300 I have, 1400 now, go 15. 1500, 1600 now, go 17. At 16, 17, 18 now, go 19. 1900 is bid, go 2000. At 1900 Heritage Live, who will say 2000 to advance us? You can still use that cut as always. And this is a $5 note previously in the collection of Eric P. Newman. So let's go 2000. At 1900 here, I need 2000 to advance Heritage Live, or it's fair warning at 1900. 1900 will do it.
7146.
7146. Thank you. Lot 142, John.
Need 500.
All right, asking 500 to start us off. Heritage Live, come on in, go 500. This is a $5 note from Mercantile Bank out of Salem, Massachusetts. Let's go 500, or it's fair warning, last chance, unless I see that advance. All right, this will be available on ha.com. All right, one of our Michigan notes today, lot 143. John, what do we have?
1100.
1100, let's go 12. 1450, all right, let's make it 15. 15 it is, go 16. At 1500, bid the 16 Heritage Live, advance us to 1600. This note is 64 EPQ. Go 1600 or use that cut bid, or it's fair warning at 1500. 1500.
7147.
7147. Moving on to Minnesota now. Oh, we have a delayed bid on lot 143. That was our Michigan note. A delayed bid of 1600. We're still on lot number 143. 1600 was bid. Now 17. Go 18. 1800 now. Go 19. Heritage Live, come back in. Let's go 1900 to advance. 1900 now. Who will say 2000? And 1900, bid the 2000 Heritage Live. Don't give up just yet. Go 2000. 1950 on the cut. Still asking for 2. At 1950, I'm on the cut bid. It has to be 2000. 2000 now. Go 22. At 2000, bye, Craig Deere. Go 2200 Heritage Live. Come back in. Let's go 2200. If you still have that cut bid, there we go. 22. We're going all the way. Let's go 24. At 2200, bid the 24 to advance Heritage Live. Come back in. Go 2400. We still have that cut bid available. Go 23. Or it's fair warning at 22. 2200. 7148. All right, now we're moving into Minnesota with lot number 144. John.
1050.
1050 is bid starting on that cut. 1400. There we go. Solves that problem. Let's go 1500. At 1400, bid the 15 Heritage Live. Come back in. Go 1500 to advance us or use that cut bid. Unless I see it, it's fair warning at 1400. 1400. 7149. Thank you. Lot number 145, John.
1750.
All right, 2600. Alicia with the big bids at 2600. Let's go 28 to advance. At 26, come back in. Heritage Live, go 28. 27 on the cut. 28 answers, go 3000. At 2800, bid the 3000 Heritage Live. Come back in. Bid the 3. This is a $2 note. Issued by the Bank of the State of Minnesota out of St. Paul. Let's go 3000, or it's fair warning at 2800. 3000 it is. Go 32. At 3000, bid the 3200. Come back in. Go 32, or use that cut. We'll go to 31. At 3000, show me 32 Heritage Live, or it's fair warning at 3000. 3000 it is. 7149. Moving into Mississippi for a little bit. Lot 146. What do we have?
1550.
1550 is bid. Let's go 1600. At 1550 here with John, I need 1600 to advance, and this is a choice uncirculated 64 $10 note. Let's go 16. At 1550 on the cut, it has to be 16 Heritage Live. Bid 16, or it's fair warning at 1550. 1550 it is. Lot 147. What do we have, John?
2100.
2100, let's go 22. I'm on the cut here at 2100, asking 22 to advance. Come back in, Heritage Live, go 22. This note is rated 65 EPQ, go 22 to advance, or it's fair warning on that cut bid at 2100 to you, John. Well, 148.
1550.
1550 is bid. Let's go 1600. I'm on that cut once more. Not the first time, definitely not the last. Let's go 16. At 1550, bid the cut. Bid 16 to advance. We're on the cut. I need that 16. Or it's fair warning at 1550. Unless I see it. Last chance, Heritage Live. Go 1600. 1550 it is. John. All right, lot 149. What do we have?
750.
750 is bid. Go 800. At 750, it's here with John. I need 800. 800 now. 850 ahead of you. Go 9. Heritage Live. 900. 950 now. Go 1000. 1000. I need 11. 1100 now. Go 12. 1200 it is. Go 13. At 1200, Heritage Live. Come back in. Go 1300 to advance. We use that cut bid. It will go to 1250. Show me 1300, or it's fair warning. Last chance at 12. 1200 it is. 7129. Moving on to some New Jersey notes, lot number 150, and this is a very scarce Stock Security Bank uncut proof sheet from the Stock Security Bank, of course, at Hackensack, New Jersey. What do we have, John?
Need 625.
All right, asking 625 to start us off. Heritage Live bid the 625. This is an uncirculated 63 grade. Go 625 to start us off, or you're gonna have to fight it out online. 625 it is. Let's go 650. At 625, that's a cut already. So I need 650 to advance. Heritage Live, it has to be 650. 650 now, go 7. At 650, bid the 7. Heritage Live, go 700 to advance us. Bid that 700, or it's fair warning at 650. 700 now, go 750. At 700, come back in, Heritage Live, get those bids, and you don't want to miss anything. Go 750 to advance, or it's fair warning at 700. 700.
7150.
7150. Lot 151. What do we have, John?
Need 500.
All right, asking 500 to start. 500 I have. Let's go 550. At 500, bid the 550. This is an uncut proof sheet, also 66 EPQ with
$5.50.
$1 and $3 denominations. At 550 now, go 6. 550 is bid. It's with you, Heritage Live. I need 600 to advance. You can still use that cut bid, or it's fair warning at 550, unless I see that 6. Last
575.
chance, 575 on the cut. Let's go 6. At 575, we're on the cut bid. I need that 600, Heritage Live. Go 600 now, or it's fair warning 600. Go 650. At 600, bid the 650, Heritage Live. 650 now. Oh no, 625. I lied. 625 on our next cut. I need 650 to advance. Heritage Live, come back in. Go 650. We're at that cut at 625. It's going to be fair warning. Last chance.
650.
650. Let's go 7. 650 is bid with you, Heritage Live. Go 700 to continue. Bid that 700. We might be all out of cuts. I'm not sure. At 650, bid the 7, or it's fair warning at 650. 650 it is.
7150.
7150. On to some New York notes now. Lot number 152. What do we have, John?
Need 750.
All right, asking 750 to start us off. Heritage Live, come on in at 750. This is a $1 note issued by the Nassau Bank of Brooklyn, New York, of course. Let's go 750 to advance. I need 750, Heritage Live. Come on in at 750, or it's fair warning. Last chance, unless I see it. All right, this one will be available on ha.com. Lot 153. What do we have?
Need 500.
All right, asking 500 to start us off. Heritage Live, come on in. This is a $2 note from the Nassau Bank of Brooklyn, issued 1863. Go 500 to advance us. Come on in at 500, or it's fair warning, unless I see it. Last chance. All right, this will be available on ha.com as well. Lot number 154, John.
Need 500.
All right, asking 500. 500 I have for this $3 note. At 500, bid the 550 to advance. Heritage Live, I have 500. I can sell it, and I will unless I see that 500. 550 now. 600 now. Go 650. At 600, bid the 650 to advance. Heritage Live, come back in. Go 650. Reuse that cut. Takes to 625. At 650 now. 650. Go 7. 7 I have. Go 750. 700 is bid. Go 750. Heritage Live, come back in. Bid the 750 to advance, or it's fair warning. It's 700. 725 on the cut. 750 answers. Go 8. At 750, bid the 800. Heritage Live, come back in. Go 800 to advance, or it's fair warning at 750. 750, 800. All right, 850 now. Go 9. At 850, bid the 900. Heritage Live, I know we're not done. Go 900. fair warning at 850. I'll give you a second. 850 it is.
7121.
7121. Lot 155, John.
Need 750.
All right, asking 750 to start us off. 750 I have now. Go 8. 750 is bid. It's with you. Heritage Live. I need 800 to advance. Come back in, bid the 800. Or use that cut. We'll go to 775. Unless I see it, it's going to be fair warning at 750. Bid that 8 now. Last chance. 750 it is. 7121. Thank you. Lot 156, John.
650.
650 now. We're on to our North Carolina notes. I need 700. 850 even better. Let's go 900. 850 is bid. 875 now. Go 9. 900 now. Go 950.
950.
950 it is. Make it 1,000. And 950 bid 1,000. Heritage Live. Our first North Carolina note here. It's a $5 note for 1862. Go 1,000. And 950. I need that 1,000 or it's fair warning at 950. 950.
7151.
7151. Lot 157, John.
725.
725 is bid. We're on that cut once more. Let's go 750. At 725 with John. It's against you, Heritage Live. I need that 750 to advance. Bid the 750 for this $3 note. Very, very scarce note. Let's go 750 or it's fair warning at 725 on the cut. 725. You, John. Lot 158. What do we have?
500.
500 is bid. Let's go 550. At 500 bid the 550. Heritage Live. Come back in and go 550 to advance us. This is a $4 note out of the Commercial Bank of Wilmington in North Carolina. 600 is bid. Now go 650. I have 700. Now go 750. At 700. It's still with John. It's against you, Heritage Live. We need 750 to advance. 725 on the cut. 750 comes in. Go 8. At 750. 800 now. 850. Go 9. 850 is bid. 900 now. Go 950. 900, it's with you, Heritage Live. Go 950 to advance us. Come back in, bid the 950 or use that cut. Go to 925, or it's fair warning at 900, unless I see that advance. Last chance, 900. 925, all right, on the cut at 925, asking 950 to advance. That was you at 900. You got to come back in. There we go, 950. Who will say 1,000? 950 is bid. Come back in, go 1,000, Heritage Live. At 950, go 1,000, or it's fair warning at 950. 1,000, go 1,100. 1,000 is bid. It's yours, Heritage Live. Go 1,100 to advance us. Come back in at 11, or it's fair warning at 1,000. 1,000. 7152. Thank you. Lot number 159. What do we have, John?
625.
625 is bid. Let's go 650. At 625, we're starting on that cut once more. I need 650 to advance. This is a $5 note, also out of the Commercial Bank of Wilmington, North Carolina. 650 now, 700 ahead of you. Go 750. At 700, it's still here with John. It's against you, Heritage Live. I need 750 from you to advance. So come back in. Bid the 750 or goes to that cut at 725, or it's fair warning at 700. 700 to you, John. All right, lot number 160, Pennsylvania notes here. What do we have?
600.
600 is bid. Go 650, Heritage Live. Come back in. Let's go 650 to advance us. 625, at 650 ahead of you. Go 7. At 650, it's still here with John. It's against you. I need 700. This is a $1 note, 64 EPQ. Very small number, maybe only 4 or so survivors of this example. So let's go 700 to advance. At 650, I need 700 or use that cut bid. 675, or it's fair warning at 650. 650 it is. Lot 161.
1010.
1010. All right, 1010. 1100. There we go. Let's go 12. At 1100, bid the 12. Heritage Live. Come back in, go 1200 for this $5 note from the Bank of Lawrence County in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Let's go 1200 to advance. It's 1100 here with John. I need 12 or use that cut. 1150 on the cut bid, but 1200 answers. Go 13. At 1200, still with you, Heritage Live. I need 1300 to advance. Come back in, go 13. 13 I have, go 14. At 1300, bid the 14, Heritage Live, go 1400. Or it's fair warning at 13, unless I see that advance. Last chance. 1300. 7121. Well, 162. What do we have, John?
500.
500 is bid. Let's go 550. At 500, bid the 550. Come back in. 550 now. 600 ahead of you. Go 650. 650. 655 here with John. 700 with you. Heritage Live. Go 750. At 700, bid the 750 to advance. This is a $100 note out of Pennsylvania. It's got these beautiful vignettes of prosperity and justice. At 800 now. Go 850 to advance. 800 is bid. I need 850 Heritage Live. Come back in, bid the 850 or use that cut. We'll go to 825 where it's fair warning. 850 now, go 9. At 850, 875 on the cut bid, still asking 900 to advance. Come back in, bid that 900 Heritage Live, or it's fair warning on the cut bid at 875. Last chance. 875 will do it.
7153.
7153, thank you. 163, John.
Need 500.
All right, asking 500 to start us off. Heritage Live, come on in, bid the 500. This is a $20 note issued by the Mechanics Bank of the City and County of Philadelphia. And this is a proof note. Go 500. 500 I have. Go 550. At 500, it's with you, Heritage Live. I need 550 to advance or use that cut bid to go to 525. Unless I see it, it's fair warning at 500. 500 to you, Heritage Live.
7154.
7154. 164, John.
Need 1,000.
All right, asking 1,000 to start Heritage Live. Come on in and bid 1,000. This is an uncut proof sheet of $5 and $10 denomination notes. Let's go 1,000 to start, or it's going to be fair warning unless I see it. I need that 1,000 Heritage Live, or you'll have to fight it out online. Last chance. All right, this will be available on ha.com. Lot number 165, John.
Need 500.
All right, asking 500 to start. 500 I have. Let's go 550. At 500, bid the 550 to advance us. This is a counterfeit $20 bill issued by the Charleston branch of the Bank of the United States, First Bank of the United States, in 1794. This is very scarce, and this is only the 6th example that we've ever offered here. Let's go 550. At 500, bid the 550 Heritage Live to advance or use that cut bid. Unless I see it, it's going to be fair warning at 500. Last chance. 500.
7155.
7155. That is very cool. 166, John.
Need 500.
All right, asking 500 to start. 700, even better. 700 with you, Heritage Live. Go 750 to advance. At 700, bid the 750, 725. 750 comes in, go 8. At 750, bid the 8. 800 I have. 850 now, go 9. At 850, bid 900 Heritage Live. 900 now, 950. Who will say 1,000? At 950 Heritage Live, go 1,000 to advance us. At 950, bid the 1,000. 1,000 it is, go 1,100. 1,000, I need 1,100 Heritage Live. Bid the 1,100 to advance or use that cut, or it's fair warning at 1,000. 1,000.
7121.
7121, thank you. Moving into some South Carolina notes, lot 167.
575.
575 is bid. Let's go 600. 600 now, go 650. At 600, bid the 650 Heritage Live. Come back in. 650 now. 700, go 750. 700, 750 now, go 8. 750 is bid, asking 800 to advance us. Come back in at 800 Heritage Live or use that cut to advance, or it's fair warning at 750. 750. 7121. Lot 168, John.
525.
525 is bid. Let's go 550. At 525, I'm on that cut once more. I need 550 to advance. Come back in, Heritage Live, bid the 550 to keep us going here. Go 550 or it's fair warning. Last chance at 525 on the cuts. 525. Delayed bid. Alrighty.
550.
To 550. All right. 550 is bid now. Go 600. At 550, asking 600 to advance. Heritage Live, come back in. 575 on another cut. Go 6. At 575, bid the 6 Heritage Live. Last chance. Fair warning on the cut at 575. 575 will do it. Delayed bid. Hello, 600. Absolutely. 600 is bid now. Go 650. You got to get those bids in, folks, because you're going to risk missing it. 650 now. Let's go 700. No one miss out on anything. Go 700 to advance. At 650, bid the 7 Heritage Live. Come back in. Go 700. 675. We're cutting like crazy. Go 700. At 675, bid the 7 Heritage Live. Come back in. Go 700 to advance. Or it's going to be fair warning on the cut bid at 675. Last chance unless I see that. 700. 675 it is.
7154.
7154. Thank you. 169 Tennessee note. What do we have?
925.
925 is bid. 1200. Let's go 13. 1200 I have. Let's go 1300 Heritage Live. 13, 14 now. Go 15. At 1400, bid the 15 to advance us Heritage Live. Come back in. Go 1500. This is a $100 note from 1855. Go 1500 or use that cut. Or it's fair warning at 1400. 1450 on the cut bid. 1500 answers. Go 16. At 1500, I need 16 Heritage Live. If you still have a cut, use it now. At 1500, fair warning. 1,500.
7141.
7141. All right, moving into our notes from the great state of Texas with lot number 170. What do we have?
975.
975 is bid. Let's
1,000.
go 1,000. 1,000 it is. Go 1,100. This is a $20 note issued in 1840 by the Republic of Texas, of course, out of
11.
Austin. 1,100 now. Go 12. 1,100 is bid. Bid the 1,200. Heritage Live. 1,150 on the cut. Go 12. At 1,150, still asking 1,200 to advance. So come back in. Heritage Live. Bid that 1,200. Or it's going to be fair warning on the cut bid at 1,150 unless I see that 12. All right, 1,150 it is.
7154.
71. Well, 171, John.
775.
775 is bid. 850 now. 900 ahead of you. Go 950. Heritage Live. 900 bid the 950 to advance. It's 950 now. 1,000 ahead of you. Let's go 1,100. 1,100 now. Go 12. 1,200. Make it 13. At 1,200, 1,300 now. Go 14. 1,300 is bid. Asking 1,400 to advance. 1,400 it is. Go 15.
15.
1,500. Let's go 16. 15 is bid. Heritage Live. Go 1,600. This is a
16.
certificate for $100 from the Republic of Texas
16.
Consolidated Fund for 1840 at 1650. Now we're still on the cut bid. I need 1,700 Heritage Live. So come back in. At 1650, I need 1,700, or it's fair warning on that cut. It's 1650 if we're absolutely sure.
17.
Last chance, 1,700. There it is. Go 18. At 1,700, 18. Now go 19. 1,800 is bid. I need 19 Heritage Live. Come back in. You still have a cut available to you. You got to use it now, or it's fair warning at 1,800 unless I see that 19. Last chance. 1,800 it is.
7156.
7156. Thank you. Let's see. We have lot number 172. John.
1255.
1255. Let's go 1,300. 1,255. 1,400. Great. I didn't want to say that long number again. 1,400. Go 15 to advance. At 1,400, there's incredible condition on this piece for the age, and it is a $2 note from 1838. Gorgeous note. Let's go 1,700. At 16, I need 17 Heritage Live. Come back in and bid the 17, 1,700, 1,800. Now go 19. At 1,800, bid 19 to advance us, or use that cut at 1,800. Show me 19 Heritage Live, or it's fair warning 19 it is. 2,000 answers. Go 22. At 2,000, bid the 2,200 to advance. Go 22, or use that cut if you have one still available to you. 21, there we go. But 2,200 comes back in. Let's make it 24. At 2,200, bid the 24 Heritage Live. Go 2,400, or it's fair warning 24.
26.
26 now. Go 28. At 2,600, bid the 28 Heritage Live. Go 2,800. 2,800, go 3,000. At 28, we will say 3,000 to advance. At 2,800, show me 3,000 Heritage Live, or use that cut if you still have one, or it's fair warning at 2,800. Last chance. 2,800.
7157.
7157. And 73. John.
950.
950 is bid. Let's go 1,000. 1,000 now. Go 1,100. 1,000 I have.
11.
1,100 now. 1,200. Go 13. At 1,200, bid a 13. Heritage Live. Keep us going at 1,300. 13 it is. Go 14. 13 I have. I need 1,400 Heritage Live. Use that cut bid. Always available to you. Got to use it. The $10 note from 1838 issued by the government of Texas out of Houston, actually. This time, let's go 1,400. At 13, bid the 14 to advance, or it's fair warning at 1,300 unless I see that. 14. 1,300 it is.
7154.
7154. Oh, 174, John.
1650.
1,650 is bid. 1,850. 1,900 now. Go 2,000. And 1,900 bid the 2,000 to advance. This is a $50 note issued by the government of Texas. Uniquely about this piece, it's dated December 10th, 1838, and this corresponds with the first day in office of our second president of Texas, Mirabeau Lamar, and it bears his secretarial signature, executed by William Cook. Let's go 2,000. 1950 on the cut, but 2,000 ahead of you. Go 2,200. At 2,000, bid 22 to advance. At 2,000, I need that 22 Heritage Live. You can use that cut. We'll go to 21. Unless I see it, it's going to be fair warning at 2,000. Last chance. 2,000. Lot number 175, John.
750.
750 is bid. Go 800. At 750, bid the 8 Heritage Live. Go 800 to advance. We have a $2 note. Of course, we're still in our Texas notes because everything is bigger in Texas. We have more of those. At 750, go 8. Show me 800 or it's fair warning at 750. 750 it is. We're raking it in today, John. All right, moving on to some Utah notes. Lot 176. What do we have?
1450.
1450 is bid. Let's make it 1500. I'm on that cut at 1450. So Heritage, you know what to do. Let's go 1500 to advance. At 1450 here with John. He can't win them all. Let's go 1500. Or it's fair warning at 1450 on that cut bid. John, to you, 1450. Lot 177. What do we have?
675.
675. Let's go 700 on that cut once more to start. Let's go 700 to advance. It's 675. Asking 700. This is a $1 note with that beautiful
700.
panoramic vignette of that herd of cattle and sheep. Very popular across banknotes in the Western United States at this time. Let's go 750. 700 is bid. It's with you. Heritage Live. I need 750 to advance or use that cut. We'll go to 725. That's I know it is the Drovers Bank. Very topical. At 700, let's go 750 to advance. Go 750 Heritage Live, or it's fair warning at 700. 700. 7129. All right, lot 178, Vermont note. What do we have, John?
1050.
1050 is bid. 1900, go 2000. And 1900, who will say 2000? This is 65 EPQ. 2000 is bid. Go 22. At 2000, bid the 2200 to advance us. Heritage Live, go 22 or use that cut. We'll go to 21. Unless I see it, it's going to be fair warning at 2000. 2000.
58.
7158. Thank you. Lot 179 onto our Virginia notes. What do we have?
750.
750 is bid. 1000. Even better, go 1100. At 1000, bid the 1100 to advances. This is a $6 note.
11.
Remember what I said about those kind of atypical denominations? We're not used to seeing those today. 1300 is bid. Now let's go 14.
14.
1400, 1500. Now go 16. At 1500, bid the 16 Heritage Live. Come back in. Go 16 to advance us. 1550, but 1600 comes in. Let's make it 17. At 1600, bid the 17 Heritage Live. Go 17 to advance. Bid the 17. 17 it is. 1800 now go 19. At 1800, bid the 19. 19. Who will say 2000? At 1900, come back in Heritage Live. Go 2000 to advance. Bid the 2. Or it's fair warning at 1900. Unless I see that advance or you use that cut bid. Last chance. 1900. 7137. There we go. Okay, lot 180. What do we have, John?
Need 750.
All right, asking 750 to start, and 750 I have. Let's go 800. 800 now. Some people are the hair in front, and some people are the hair behind the ears. I'm a hair behind the ears. 850, because we mean business. At 900 now, go 950. 900 is bid. I need 950 to advance. Heritage Live, 950, go 1000. 1000 it is, go 1100. At 1000, bid the 11 to advance. Come back in, go 1100. 1050 now on the cut. It's still 111. At 1050, asking 1100. Personally, I love this one. It's got the vignette of two beautiful horses. I'm a horse girl, and they're startled by the approach of this passenger train. The march of industry. Here it comes across the west. Oh, dramatic. I love it. 1100 is bid. Go 12. At 11, bid the 12 Heritage Live. Come back in. Go 1200 to advance us. If you have a cut bid still available to you, you got to do it now. At 1100, go 12, or it's fair warning at 1100. 1100 it is.
7129.
7129. Thank you. Lot 181, John.
1950.
1950 is bid. Let's go 2000. 2000 it
Prior.
is, but a prior 2000, come back in. Heritage Live, go 2200. Great time to use that cut. Take us to 21. At 2000, bid the 22. 22 it is. We're going all the way. Let's go 24. At 2200, bid 2400 to advance. Heritage Live, come back in. Bid the 24. Or it's fair warning. This is an $8 note. We never see these kinds of things in our modern era. We should bring these back. What do you guys think? Like, I'd buy a lot of things that are exactly $8. At 2300 now on the cut, I need 24 Heritage Live. Come back in. At 23, 24 now, go 26. At 24, bid the 26 Heritage Live to advance us. Come back in, go 26. You still have that cut. We can go to 25. At 2400, 26 it is. Go 28. At 2600, bid the 28 Heritage Live. Go 2800 to advance, or it's fair warning at 26.
27.
27 on the cut once more. Still asking 28 to advance. At 2700, Heritage Live, what do you say to 28? Who will say 2800? Otherwise, it's fair warning at 27. 2700.
7137.
7137. Thank you. Lot 182, John.
500.
500 is bid. Let's go 550. At 500, bid the 550 to advance. It's a $50 note, of course, out of Monticello Bank. Has a wonderful vignette of its namesake, the home of Thomas Jefferson,
550.
Monticello Estate.
6.
550, 600 now, go 650. At 600, 650 now, back with Heritage Live, go 700. At 650, bid the 7 to advance. Heritage Live, go 7 or use that cutter. It's fair warning at 650. 650.
7159.
7159, lot 183, our second Monticello bank note. This one a $100 denomination. What do we have?
775.
775 I have. Let's make it 800. 800 now, go 850.
850.
850 ahead of you, go 9. 900, 925 now, go 950. 950 it is. 1000, go 1100. At 1000, 1100 now, go 12. 1100, 1200 now, let's make it 13. Heritage Live, come back in at 1300 or use that cut. We'll go to 1250. At 1200, who will say 13 or it's fair warning at 1200, unless I see that advance, last chance. 1250, all right, on the cut, still asking that 13 to advance at 1250. Bid the 13, Heritage Live to come back in, fight for this one, go 1300 or it's fair warning. On the
14.
cut bid, 1300 now, go 14. At 1300, bid the 14 to advance. Heritage Live at 1300. Show me that 14 or it's fair warning at 1300. 1300 it is.
7159.
7159. Thank you. Lot 184, our Washington State note. What do we have?
800.
800 is bid 1700. Let's make it 1800. This is an exceptionally rare Seattle $1,000 clearinghouse certificate. Incredibly rare and also very beautiful. Let's go 1800. At 1700, it's here with John. I need 18 to advance. Heritage Live, come back in at 1800. It is a work of art in and of itself. Go 18 to advance or use that cut bid. We'll go 1750. At 1700, show me that 18 or it's fair warning. Last chance at 17. 1700. 7111. Well, 185 on to Wisconsin. What do we have?
1150.
1150 is bid. Let's go 12. We're on that cut once more at 1150. I need 1200 to advance. This is an incredibly rare $10 note. This is the only one of 2 examples presently known to us. Let's go 1200. One of 2. Go 12 or it's fair warning on that cut bid. 1200 it is.
1204.
1204. All right. 1204. It's always John with those. What does Becca call them? The funky John bids.
13.
And you know what? Sometimes they really work. At 1300 now ahead of you, though, I need 14. 1300 is bid 14 now, go 15. At 1400, bid the 15, Heritage Live, come back in. It's only one of 2 known, go 1500 to advance. Or it's fair warning at 1400. 1400 it is.
7160.
7160. Thank you. Lot 186. What do we have?
Need 600.
All right, asking
600.
600 to start and 600 I have. 600 is bid. Let's go 650. 650 now. 700 now. Go 750. 750 is bid. 800 now. Go 850. 800 I have. 850 now. Go 9. 900. Make it 950. 950. Who will say 1,000? Heritage Live will. 1,000 is bid. Go 1,100. At 1,000 bid 1,100 to advance us. 1,050 on the cut, but 1,100 comes in. Go 12. 1,100. 1,150 now. 1,200. Let's make it 13. Heritage Live. At 1,200 bid the 13. Advance us to 1,300 or use that cut bid if you still have one available to you. You always have to use it. Now I'm just scared of drinking water after my one brush with death. At 1,200, go 13 to advance. Heritage Live, bid the 13 or it's fair warning at 12.
13.
1,300. 1,400 now, go 15. At 1,400, bid the 15. Come back in, Heritage Live. Don't give up on this one just yet. Let's go 1,500. At 14, bid the 15. And this is, of course, a $1 note issued by the Green Bay Bank out of La Crosse, Wisconsin. Go 1,500 to advance or it's fair warning at 1,400. 1,400.
7141.
7141. Alrighty, we have lot number 187. John.
800.
800 is bid. 850 now, go 9. At 850, asking 900. 900 now, go 950. 950 it is. Go 1,000. 1,000, go 1,100. Heritage Live. 1,000 is bid, asking 1,100. This is another one with a beautiful, dramatic central vignette. This one is Wild Horses. You know how I love those. Let's go 1,300. At 1,200, bid the 13. Heritage Live. Beautiful $2 note. Let's go 13 to advance or use that cut. We'll go 1,250. Unless I see that advance, it's fair warning at 1,200. 1,200.
7130.
7130. Thank you. Lot 188. John.
1,000.
1,000 is bid. Go 1,100. 1,100 it is. Go 12. At 1,100, bid the 12. Heritage Live. Come back in. Bid 1,200 to advance us. $5 note and 65 EPQ. Very quite rare. Let's go 1,200 to advance. At 1100, bid the 12, or it's fair warning at 11. Unless you use that cut, last chance. 1,100 it is.
71, 41.
71.41. Well, 189, John.
725.
725, starting off on that cut once more. Let's go 750. At 725, it has to be 750 to advance. So come in, Heritage Live, go 750. $1 note, 64 EPQ as well. We're aware of only 3 surviving examples of this note at present. At 725, go that 750, or it's fair warning, Heritage Live at 725. 725. All right, lot 190. What do we have, John?
500.
500 is bid, go 550. At 500, come back in, go 550 to advance us. Beautiful $3 note, formerly part of the Eric Newman collection, and one of only 2 known to us at present. 600 is bid, now go 650. 600 I have, it's with John, it's against you, Heritage Live. 650 now, 700 ahead of you, go 750. At 700, still with John, I need 750 to advance. Come back in, Heritage Live, go 750, or it's fair warning. Here with John at 700. 700. To you, John. All right, moving into our selection of military payment certificates with lot number 191, John.
750.
750 is bid, let's go 800. At 750, bid 800 to advance us. This is 66 EPQ. This is a pair of notes, 2 $10 denominations. Let's go 800 to advance. At 750, bid the 8 or use that cut, or it's fair warning at 750. 750 it is. Lot 192, what do we have?
1350.
1350 is bid. Let's go 1400. 1400 now, go 15. At 1400 with you, Heritage Live, go 1500. 15 now, 16, go 17. 1600 is bid. Bid the 17 to advance us. 17, 1800 now, go 19. 19, who will say 2000? Heritage Live, 2000, go 22. At 2000, bid the 2200 to advance us. Come back in at 22, or use that cut bid, take us to 21. At 2000, bid the 22, or it's fair warning. Last
21.
chance at, all right, 21 on the cut. Still asking 22 to advance. At 2100, we're on the cut bid. I need that 22. Heritage Live, come back in. These are also 64 EPQ. Go 2200, or it's fair warning on the cut bid at 21. 2100.
7161.
7161. Lot 193, John.
1250.
1250 is bid on the cut once more. 1300 now, go 14. 1400. 1500 now, go 16. 1600. 1700 now, go 18. 18 it is. 19 now, go 2000. 2000 is bid, go 22. At 2000, bid the 22. Heritage Live, come back in, go 2200. And use that cut, we'll go to 21. At 2000, 2100 it is. Let's go 22. On the cut at 2100. This note is 64 EPQ, and there's only 6 notes finer than this. Go 2200 to advance. At 21, bid the 22, or it's fair warning at 2100 on the cut. 2100 it is. 7161. Lot 194, John.
525.
525 is bid. Let's go 550. At 525, I'm on that cut once more. Let's go 550. Heritage Live, come back in, go 550. This note is 67 PPQ, and only 1 piece has been graded
550.
higher than this. 550 is bid now, go 6. At 550, bid the 600. Heritage Live, go 600 to advance. Use that cut bid, takes to 575, or it's fair warning at 550. 550, 575. All right, we're on the cut bid at 575, go 600. 575 is bid. Bid the 6 Heritage Live, go 600 now, or it's fair warning at 575. 600, go 650. 600 is bid. It's with you, Heritage Live, go 650 to advance us. Bid the 650, or it's fair warning at 600. 650 now, go 7. 650 is bid. Bid the 700 Heritage Live, go 700 to advance. Fair warning at 650. 675. All right, on the cut, go 700. 675 is bid, asking 7. Heritage Live, get that bid in there, go 700, or it's fair warning at 675. 700, there we go, I knew it. 700 is bid, go 750. 700, come back in, Heritage Live, go 750 to advance us, or it's fair warning at 700. 700 it is. 7129, thank you. Lot 195, John.
1500.
All right, looking for 1500 Heritage Live. 1500 is bid, go 16. At 1500, bid the 16 to advance. This is a $10 note, 66 EPQ. Only 1 piece has ever been graded, and it's just a single point finer than this one. At 1600, go 17 to advance. At 16, bid the 17 Heritage Live, or use that cut. We'll go 1650, Unless I see it's 17, there we go, going all the way, go 1800. 1750 on the cut, go 18 to advance. 1750 is bid the 18, Heritage Live 18, now go 19. At 1800, come back in, Heritage Live, go 19 to advance us, bid the 19, or it's fair warning at 1800. 1850 on the cut, asking 19 still. 1850, it's with you, Heritage Live, I need 1900, come back in. Bid that 1900, or it's fair warning at 1850. 1850 it is.
7129.
7129, thank you. All right, lot 196, John.
675.
675 is bid. Let's go 700. 900. Love that. Go 950, Heritage Live.
50,000.
950, 1000. Now go 1100. At 1000, let's make it 1100. 1100, now go 12. 12, I have. Go 13. At 1200, bid the 13, Heritage Live. Come back in. 13. 1400, now go 15. At 1400, bid the 15. This is a $10 note. It's the first printing. 68 EPQ, none graded finer. Let's go 1700. 1700 is bid now 18. Let's make it 19. 1800 with you, Heritage Live. Go 19. 19 now. Go 2000. 1900. Come back in, bid that 2000 or use that cut.
2000.
2000 it is. Go 22. At 2000, asking 2200, Heritage Live. Come back in 22. Go 24. As I said, there are none finer than this note here. Go 2400 to advance. Or it's fair warning at 22. 2200. 7162. Lot 197.
1000.
1000 is bid. Go 1100. 11 I
12.
have. 12 ahead of you. Go 13. 1200. It's here with John. It's against you, Heritage Live. I need 1300. Come back in. Bid that 13 to advance us. At 1200. With John, I need 13. This is another $10 note. This is 65 EPQ, very well preserved example. Go 1300 to advance. At 1200, it's with John. As I said, it's against you, Heritage Live. I need 1300 or a cut bid, or it's fair warning at 1200. 1250, 1300 here with John. Let's come back in, go 14, Heritage Live. At 1300, it's still here with John. It's still against you. I need 1400. Come back in at 14. 14 it is, but 15 here. I have 16. Excuse me, I have 15. I need 16. At 1500, come back in, Heritage Live, go 16 to advance. It's still against you. 15, 50, 16, 17, 18 here. Let's go 19. At 1800, still against you, Heritage Live. I need 1900 to advance. At 1800, it's here with John, 19,
2000.
but 2000 I have. Go 22. 2000. Come back in, Heritage Live, go 2200 to advance. You can use that cut. We'll go to 21. 2000. Bid the 22 or it's fair warning. At 2000 with John against you, Heritage Live. 2000 it is. All right, lot 198.
650.
650 is bid. Go 700. 700 I have. 750 ahead of you. Go 8. At 750 it's here with John. I need 800 to advance. 800 now. Go 850. At 800 asking 850 to advance. This is a 64 EPQ $10 note. It's been over 6 years since we last offered an example of this type of note in this grade. So let's go 850. At 800, bid 850 to advance us, Heritage Live, or use that cut, or it's fair warning at 800, unless I see that 850. Last chance. 800 it is.
7163.
7163. Lot 199, John.
775.
775. Let's go 800. At 775, I'm on that cut. I need 800. Heritage Live, come back in at 800 to advance us. This is a $10 second printing. This is 66 EPQ as well. Let's go 800. At 775, it's here with John. It's against you, Heritage Live. Bid the 800, or it's fair warning at 775. On the cut, 800 I have here. Go 850, 850 now, go 9. 850, it's back with you, Heritage Live. I need 900 to advance. Come back in, bid the 900. Use that cut, 875. There we go. Let's make it 9. At 875 on the cut bid, I need 900. Heritage Live, 900 it is. Go 950. 950, who will say 1,000? At 950, bid the 1,000 to advance. Heritage Live, 975. One more cut. Who will say 1,000, 1,000? Heritage Live, go 1,100. At 1,000, bid the 1,100 to advance us. Come back in, go 1,100. You still have a cut. Use it now, or it's fair warning 1,100. There we go. Let's make it 12. 1,100 is bid. Bid the 12. Heritage Live, come back in, go 1,200 to advance, or it's fair warning 1,150. One more cut. Go 12. At 1,150, bid the 12, or it's fair warning at 1,150. Last chance. 1,150 it is.
7164.
7164. Lot 200, John. What do we have?
1350.
1350 is bid. Go 14. 1400. I have 15 ahead of you. Go 16. At 1500, it's here with John. 1600 now. Go 17. At 1600, Heritage Live bid the 1700 to advance us. The 66 EPQ note, $20 note. Let's go 1700. Use that cut bid to advance us. Or it's fair warning at 1600. 1600. 7165. Lot 201. What do we have, John?
Need 500.
All right, looking for 500 to start us off. On 201, come in Heritage Live, bid 500 to advance us. This is a $1 first printing replacement. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Very scarce first printing $1 replacement. At 500, I have. Let's go 550. At 500, 525 on the cut, asking 550 to advance. 525 is bid. It's with you, Heritage Live. 550 now, make it 6. At 550, bid the 6 to advance us. Or it's fair warning at 550. 600 now, go 650. 600 is bid. It's with you, Heritage Live. Go 650 to advance. 650 now, go 7. At 650, bid the 7. 700 now, go 750. 725 on the cut. Still asking 750 to advance. 750, there it is. 800 now, go 850. 800 is bid. Go 850, Heritage Live. 850 now, go 9. 850 is bid. Let's make it 900, Heritage Live. Go 900 to advance. Or it's fair warning at 850. 900, go 950. And 900 bid the 950. 950, who will say 1,000? 950 is bid the 1,000 to advance, Heritage Live. Go 1,000. 1,000 it is. Go 1,100. At 1,000 bid 11, Heritage Live. Come back in. Go 1,100. Use that cut. 1,000 it is. Excuse me, 1,100 it is. Let's go 12. 1,100 is bid. 1,200 now. Go 13. 1,200 bid 13 to advance, Heritage Live. At 1,200, go 13, or it's fair warning at 12. 1,200.
7166.
7166. Lot 202. What do we have?
1400.
1,400 is bid. Let's go 15. 15 I have. Let's make it 16. Heritage Live. Come back in. I'm at 1,500. Bid that 16 to advance us. Come back in. 1,550. 1,600 now. Go 17. At 1,600, bid 17, Heritage Live. Go 17 to advance. It's a $10 note, 66 EPQ with a portrait of Chief Hollow Horn Bear. Go 19. We're 1,800 now. It's with you, Heritage Live. I need 1,900. Hop back in at 19 or use that cut. We'll go to 1,850. At 1,800, show me 19, Heritage Live. Come back in or it's fair warning at 1,800. 1,850 on the cut. Who will say 19? 19, Heritage Live. Go 2,000. And 1,900. Come back in. Let's go 2,000, Heritage Live. Or it's fair warning. 2,000 now. Go 22. 2,000 is bid. 2,200 now. Go 24. At 2,200, Heritage Live. Let's go 2,400. Who will say 24? 2,400. Go 26. At 2,400, let's bid the 26, Heritage Live. Go 2,600 to advance us. You can use that cut. We'll go to 25. Or it's fair warning at 2,400. 2,400 it is.
7164.
7164. Lot 203. What do we have, John?
875.
875. Now let's go 9. 900. 910 with John. Let's go 950. 950. There we go. Let's make it 1,000. 1,000 now. Go 1,100. 1,000 is bid. Bid the 1,100, Heritage Live. Go 1,100 to advance or use that cut bid. 1,100 it is. Let's go 12. At 1,100, bid the 12 to advance. Go 1,200, Heritage Live, or it's fair warning at 11. 1,100. 7167. All right, we have a couple unique notes here. We have lot number 204. This is the Disneyland Disney dollar. It's a 510 1995, and it is 68 PPQ. What do we have, John?
2,200.
2,200 is bid. Let's make it 24. At 2,200, asking 24 to advance us. Come back in, Heritage Live. Go 2,400. At 22, bid the 24. Use that cut. We'll go to 23. At 2,200. What do we say, Raiden? Do you want this one? At 2,200, big Disney guy. At 2,200, put that on the official record. Raiden loves Disney. At 2,200, go 24 to advance, or it's fair warning. At 2,200, 2,200, 24,
26.
but 26 ahead of you. So come back in, Heritage Live. Go 28. At 2,600, it's here with John. It's against you, Heritage Live. I need 28. 28 now, but 3,000 ahead of you. Go 32. At 3,000, bid 3,200. Come back in, Heritage Live. 32, 34. I have. Go 36. At 3,400, bid the 36. Heritage Live, come back in.
35.
35 on the
36.
cut, but 36 is here as well. Let's go 38. At 3,600. What do you say to 38? Susan, you want 38? At 3,600, come back in. Heritage Live, go 3,800. It's with John. It's against you. I need 38 to advance, or it's fair warning at 3,600. 3,600 to you, John. All right. Yes, that is the first Disney note we've ever offered. Yeah, certainly. Lot 205. What do we have, John?
1050.
All right, 1050 is bid. Let's go 1100. At 1050, I need 1100 to advance. This is Republic of Ireland National Promissory Bond, $10 denomination. Let's go 1100. At 1050 here with John, I need 1100. Come back in, Heritage Live. Bid the 11, or it's fair warning at 1050 on the cut.
11.
1100 now. Let's go 12. 1100 back with you, Heritage Live. I need 1200 to advance. Come back in, bid that 12. Use that cut, but if you still have one. At 1100, go for 12, or it's fair warning. 1100.
7168.
7168. Lot 206. John.
575.
575 is bid. Let's go 600. At 575, asking 6 to advance. This is another bank, Republic of Ireland National Promissory Bond. This one's 500 denomination. Go 600. At 575, bid the 6 Heritage Live, or it's fair warning. At 575, last chance. 575 it is. All right, lot 207. This is our last lot of this evening. It is a stock certificate for 100 shares of Standard Oil Company, and most notably, it is pen signed by John D. Rockefeller, co-founder of Standard Oil. John, what do we have?
4100.
4,100, 42 with Susan on the phones, 44 ahead of you. How about 46? At 4,400, it's here with John. I need 46 to advance.
46.
46,
48.
I took hers, and John is 48. How about 5,000, Heritage Live?
5.
5,000,
55.
5,500 with John. How about 6? At 5,500, who will say 6,000? 6,000 with Raiden on the
Prior.
phones. Prior 6,000, what do you say to 65? At 6,000, asking 6,500.
65.
65 on Heritage Live, go 7,000. 6,500, asking 7,000 to advance. It's with you, Heritage Live at 6,500. 7,000 with Raiden, let's go 7,500. At 7,000, it's with our phone agents. It's against you, Heritage Live. I need 7,500 to advance. It's with the phones at 7,000. Heritage Live, come back in. Go 7,500. 7,500 it is. It's back with Heritage Live. What do you say to 8,000? That's 7,500. What do you say to 8? 8,000 on the phones, Heritage Live. I need 8,500 from you to advance. At 8,000, come back in. Go 85. It's with the phones. It's against you, Heritage Live. I need 8,500 to advance. You can still use that cut. We can go to 8,250. At 8,000, on the phones, it's not yours, Heritage Live. I need 8,500 with Heritage Live. What do you say to 9,000? At 8,500, it is with you, Heritage Live. It's against you on the phones. What do you say to 9? 85. 9,000 back on the phones. I need 95. Heritage Live, come back in. 9,000, it's with Raiden on the phones. I need 9,500 to advance. Heritage Live, it's not yours. I need 9,500 for that. At 9,000, with our phone agents asking 95 to advance. Heritage Live, what do you say? 9,000, come back in at 95, or it's fair warning. At 9,000, 92.50 on the cut with Heritage Live. What do you say to 95, Raiden? 92.50. I need 95 to advance. 9,500 back on the phones. Heritage Live. I need 10,000 to advance. 9,500 is bid. It's with Raiden on the phones. It's not with you, Heritage Live. Come back in. Go 10,000 to advance. Susan, what do you say to 10,000? At 9,500, Heritage Live. You know what to do. Come back in. Go 10,000. Or it's fair warning with our phone agents at 9,500. Unless I see that 10,000, Heritage Live. Last chance. 9,500 it is. 7513. Thank you. And thank you, Heritage Live. That concludes session 1 of our U.S. currency auction. Thank you all for joining us tonight and starting us off with a bang. Special congratulations are in order to all of our winning bidders. Thank you for joining us. And there's much more to come. Our team has put together such an incredible offering this season, and you don't want to miss a thing. So join us tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m. Central for session number 2. You'll see Craig and I again, and we will be joined by Dustin Johnston, our fearless leader. So we will see you all tomorrow for much more incredible currency on offer. Thank you.